God damn it.
Face of the books. Face of the books.
Still connecting.
Sounds like you got an hat in there or something.
Yeah, that's the blaster deflection sound effect.
Super cool.
So yeah, no Adam tonight, I don't think.
No, he's not.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not in. I haven't heard from Lauren though. So hand me my lightsaber. It's the one that says "bad motherfucker" on it.
Bad motherfucker.
Oh, can I borrow that headset again?
Yeah, absolutely. It's on the table over there.
Okay.
And of course, my batteries are dead because otherwise I have to smack the shit out of you. Everybody brought a saber tonight.
So what did everybody else get at level 5 that I'm not getting? What am I missing out on?
I mean, honestly, dude, you're like perfectly set up.
Oh no! I'm happy to make this choice. I'm just curious what the level 5 ups were.
Eldritch Blast.
No, oh, so extra
Dark
spell
Release Celestial Variety.
Yeah, he went multi-class. So.
Oh, you did as well. Okay.
Yeah.
I got the
Level
no Greg
Celestial Warlock.
You got what?
The no Greg skill.
The what?
Yeah, it's like you take 15 damage, and I say no Greg.
No.
God.
I like it.
You are going to get flanked. You are going to get flanked so much you're going to look like a goddamn piece of meat on a spit roast.
I get a second attack on my action. Because he has spider, you eventually get to get up there.
Nope, the puss.
I got a sweet necrotic attack that will lower. Colored crystals to change the color of the blade.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, my Brett, you know Brett. You met him at the I think he's collected all of them at this point.
Yeah.
And Disney, of course, is happy to sell them.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So he has.
Does anyone sell secondary market crystals?
Oh yeah, eBay, because you can get a Jedi holocron or a Sith holocron, and the crystals will react to the holocrons too. And they'll unlock different things based on the crystal that you've got. And there is a Darksaber crystal that it looks like the red ones.
Yeah.
But it interacts differently with the holocrons.
Nice.
Yeah. So it unlocks specific things. So how do I change the batteries? I have to Google that shit now. Damn it.
This one you actually have to plug into the wall.
Oh yeah?
It's got like a little charging port.
Nice.
Oh, okay. That's pretty. I mean, that's smart.
Have to or get to?
That's a get to, yeah. It's like, I like not having to swap in batteries.
Yeah.
I need to specialize something.
That's pretty cool.
Open this thing up.
Let me get my headset fired up here so I can hear what the hell's going on. Okay.
Move over a little bit.
That's going to be here now.
I hope Seth is here. He's the one who had the whole surgery plan.
True.
Yeah.
Anybody want to ping him? There we go.
Hey, Greg,
Yes, sir.
has anybody in the years of Fringe ever done like an Iron Chef show, like a live
Oh, that would be
versus
amazing.
cooking show?
We are not a live versus cooking show. I've had 2 live cooking shows in this space during Fringe, but not a versus cooking show.
So it's just someone cooking a single meal.
We had one in here a couple of years ago that was called. Oh, Lauren's here! Yay! Hey, darling. we had a live cooking show.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
And I'm blanking on the name. Jen would know it, but it was a Vietnamese woman who discovered that through 23andMe that she was only 49% Vietnamese, and it threw her whole identity into a crisis. And she was part Japanese, and she was part Thai, and she was part all this other stuff. And like how the cooking had become such a cultural thing for her, had been such a cultural touchstone for her. So she started sampling the foods of other cultures, and that her heritage was about. And she's standing here cooking Vietnamese and Japanese and Chinese food on a hot plate in here, and it smelled incredible. Like, it was amazing. Everybody got to try the dish at the end of the show, and it was an amazing story about cultural identity. Like, really got a big kick out of it. And Bridget, who did the show, I think she was in the running to be a Maximum cover girl. So,
Didn't hurt.
Yeah. But I mean, and she's like a friggin' competitive rock climber and stuff like that, and she's from the OC.
Nice.
And she talked about all the racism that she faced, being like, okay, well, where are you from? Orange County. Where's your family from? Orange County. Like, what the hell, dude? But how it's all about. Yeah.
This is for Adam's anniversary.
Yeah, Adam is no birch tonight. Saber. How to change batteries, Salvi's lightsaber. Oh, this that I have to Google.
Oh, do you need help?
Yeah.
I got you.
What kind of batteries are they?
AAA.
AAA?
Yeah.
I have AAA. Hell yeah.
Oh.
You push down right here,
Uh-huh.
and then it turns. It pops out after that. Aren't you? I just did this a second ago because I killed mine.
Just like the
There goes.
pill bomb.
You need a screwdriver.
I got a screwdriver. This is a fucking theater. Of course I got a screwdriver.
One would hope.
How you doing, bud?
Did you bring your saber set?
I sure did. Yes.
Everybody with the gimmick tonight.
I'm glad that everybody was on the same page. And this was not a joke. We definitely needed to bring lightsaber.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, at one point you just got to give in and go with the flow. But you're still not finding money in the game.
Have you looked at a bear totem from the barbarians?
My wife got me
No,
special.
no. I just did the level 1 stuff, and so I capped some hit points.
Yeah.
I have to drop my armor down to not heavy to get the raging advantages.
But
Very steampunk.
But that's
Is that the Salvi's one?
what? My wife got me this special lightsaber blade that if I turn it back on halfway, it will change colors. And
And that's a Savi's, or is that a custom?
it's a Salvi's, but the blade is custom.
Oh.
So
Dude.
this is charging thing. And the reason I changed this earlier today was because I forgot that this special one trains the hell out of this battery. And so if I leave it in there, it just dies.
And with bear totem, if you at 3rd level barbarian, you take a totem, and bear totem takes half damage
That's
when
my
raging
goal.
to everything except psychic damage.
nice.
Take it, yeah. I can discuss
And
that.
so I think whole dwarves and barbarians and max out something like 360 hit points.
Is he
So
the
with barbarians, it kicks up to
Is that from
720.
Salvi's?
yeah,
Okay. Can I take a picture of my wife?
absolutely.
Because she wants one desperately.
You think it was like, you want to take your lightsaber, your other lightsaber, my lightsaber, or my other lightsaber?
Nerds.
I didn't get a chance to put faster.
Seriously, I don't think there's such thing as
Nice.
a nerdier
Where's your from?
conversation.
Etsy.
Etsy, nice.
We're
Okay.
doing pretty good with the
Blue
nerdiness
unicorn,
tonight. Yes,
Star Wars
that is true.
Disneyland.
I don't have a screwdriver small enough.
Oh,
I'm sure I could find.
The last-
Let me.
Is that everybody?
I don't even know where the hell my tools went. I don't even know where the hell my tools went.
Well,
after
no,
the
because I'm not
disaster this
actually.
weekend,
I'm
so-
not taking a level 5. I'm taking a level
Taking-
1.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
What time
Well,
is it?
Lauren, did you see the pictures I put in the group?
All right, I think
I saw the ones from Monday last week.
Yeah.
DocuSign.
Oh no, the ones I put in the Brutes group from over the weekend.
Oh.
The
no.
hole in the ceiling in my tech booth.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then we
What?
had a water pipe explode over the week. We had a water pipe explode over our tech booth over the weekend.
She says she wants her legacy lightsaber.
Oh, okay,
So,
which one?
Yeah,
I don't know.
kind of made things a little crazy.
Those you can get right now.
I got 3 minutes. Let me go look and see if I can find my right hand.
Figure out
Whoa.
how am I going to pull off.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to reach over
That
here
is
and I'm going to
rough.
swap these out. I'm going to unplug somebody's something and hopefully it's not going to be the thing that I think it's going to be. Because this is all of Greg's stuff, right?
Yes.
So that means that can't
All
move.
of my
Do you want to run it just underneath? There's a whole other circuit.
There's a whole
Oh,
other
okay,
circuit
good.
protector down there, and that's what my computer's plugged into. But you should be able to.
I'm going in.
Yeah, you can do it. You can fit that. No problem.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Nice shooting, Tex.
All right, there's something here that I have to
I am Buster Scruggs.
about having to have lower armor.
There's still caffeinated beverages that are back here that are also free.
If you find one, could I have one as well, please, sir?
I mean, this is just like because of stuff you don't do. There's all kinds of different groups.
Right. So class features.
It sounds like something Ben would want to play. But
You gotta be careful.
My lighting tools to save the day.
exactly. That's
While
why.
raging, you gain the fine benefits if you
Just in
aren't
case.
wearing
We
heavy
don't
armor.
play things that have nothing.
Oh yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah, because like
Strength check.
That was the just in case. No, I didn't hear you. The just in case was in case somebody else wants one, and I didn't hear you, so I'm glad that you wanted it. You're good to go.
Non-heavy armor.
Yeah, we got to figure out what to do about that with you. I might come up with some sort of house rule for you.
Well, I mean, I don't mind. I'll take lighter armor. I'm just I'm assuming chain is not heavy armor, or
Chain is medium.
okay.
Chain,
So I lose 2
and actually,
AC.
you guys do have a
That's
shit
fine.
ton left over, I think, of
Oh.
chain.
Yeah, I've still got my original chain.
Oh yeah.
So all right, so I lose 2 AC and I gain the ability to crush everything.
Well, and when you rage, you get damage reduction.
Yes,
sounds like a decent trailer.
indeed.
I mean, not that you've been taking much damage lately to begin
I know.
with.
I'm a beefy dragonborn.
I mean, I think
He's a chonky
based
boy.
on your size.
Did we level up?
you should be able to wear-
Yes, you did.
Like,
You're now level 5.
Maybe you should switch to Rune Knight.
To
Just a Rune Knight, which is something from Tasha's that I'm regretting telling one of my players they could play.
What does a rune knight involve?
So you know how I keep wanting to try and use enlarge, reduce, and making you bigger for all and everything? Well, Rune Knight just gets to do that.
Just as an inherent ability?
What did I just do? What did I just do? I just unscrewed the wrong thing. I'm going to screw that back in before I ruin this thing.
There's only one screw you have to unscrew.
I paid a lot of money for this thing. I'm not going to break it right now.
It allows you to use
thankfully it was other people.
enlarge without concentration. So you just enlarge
All right.
a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
All right, you know what that means.
Crap. Oh my gosh, it's already
Oh,
7:30,
yes.
right?
Yep, it is already.
I'm definitely
Your
here.
clock.
Everybody
Yeah, it is
else
definitely Brutes o'clock.
phones
It is
away.
Brutes o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Who am I missing? I've got 4 people. Oh, Seth, you got to get in on this game here, man.
Working on it.
Yeah, welcome. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentledems. My name is Greg, and I am your Dungeon Master this evening. Welcome to Brutes in the Shackled City, episode 33. We are here tonight most of us are here tonight at lovely Studio Stage in Los Angeles, California. And this theater is hopefully, as of next week, will be reopening and available for rent once again for your exciting activities. But in the meantime, this is now known as Brute Squad headquarters, and we are very, very excited to have the Brutes here tonight. So just so everybody knows, first off, I'm reassembling a lightsaber because somebody said we had to bring lightsabers tonight, and that was not me. But, you know, when the meme happens, you lean into it. Everybody's all geared up and showing out. And, oh, hey, here we go. Here's Seth. Welcome, buddy. So, yeah, I see that we have a couple of people watching this evening. Please join us in the chat, by the way, if you're watching tonight. I do see we got a couple of folks already contributing to the conversation here. My overlay does not want to fire. Come on, load up.
Do we need a full saber salute?
A full. Well, let me get mine working again, and we will do a full saber salute. But I want you guys to show off your sabers. Hey, Lauren, you got. I'll let you go last if you've got a lightsaber laying around.
To be fair, showing off our sabers is a sneak preview of what usually happens on onlybrutes.com.
Onlybrutes.com.
We need what we really need is like a jingle for onlybrutes.com.
Hey, Nat.
Very sadly, I do not have a lightsaber.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, well we have to rectify that at one point. We need to get you a lightsaber. So that's
Can you
gonna
believe
happen.
no one got me one for Mother's Day?
I'm very disappointed.
Your family sucks. Like you got to talk to that husband of yours about like
I'm
proper
not upset,
Mother's Day
I'm
gifts.
Disappointed.
But
Well, he actually
We have-
wasn't able to get me anything because he's been on fires all this whole time.
yeah. Well, okay. Well, hey, you know what? That's a good reason. So, but we have the honorary Darth Vader
Here,
saber.
I'll raise
for
a
you
glass.
tonight. Yep. We have the Darth Vader saber here for you tonight. So, yeah. Anyhow, I'm getting sidetracked big time here already because I'm just distracted trying to get my saber to work. That's what she said. So I'm a professional dungeon master with Mastermind Adventures. Mastermind Adventures is a company where you can hire a professional dungeon master like me or some of my contemporaries to come and run a game like this for you. Right now, my main game that I'm offering is called the main campaign is called Secrets of the Barrowmaze. It is a West Marches campaign, which means people can drop in and drop out. You book me. There's no regular meeting time. You book me as we are all available, and we run a one shot in an ongoing campaign world. It's sort of like sort of like RPGA and stuff like that, where you have your characters and you retain them and they grow in power. We just had our first PC death. Tragic, R.I.P. Flint. So sorry about that. Shouldn't have turned your back on the bad guys.
What was that night that we found in the swamp?
What?
That night that we found in the swamp, the Turtle Tonys.
Oh, that wasn't a PC. That was an NPC. That was an NPC that had abandoned everybody, the Turtle Tonys. And the Turtle Tonys found the body and looted it. So they the party had run out of time, so they didn't get to fight the wolves and take the treasure that he had on him.
Gotcha.
Which reminds me, I got to talk to the Turtle Tonys. They got to come
the
back.
Turtle
And,
Tonys need to
they
come
got
visit.
like
Hey, you know he's never left.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, it's going to be a long night, guys. I do have a whole 24 pack of Diet Pepsi at my feet, and I'm drinking a venti. I'm drinking my third venti coffee of the day right now, so I might be a little hyped and a little aware at the moment. So anyhow, as I was saying, the Barrowmaze is a really fun campaign. You drop in, you drop out. I'm actually setting up a website right now with a scoreboard showing level progression of all the players. Ooh. So I would love to have the Turtle Tonys coming back. And my regular players, big shout out to two of my regulars here. I want to give big shout outs to Derek and Bex. Love you both. They are looking for more people to come and join them. So they are constantly looking for folks to come and play. They keep bringing in folks from the gaming industry Clubhouse on the gaming industry channels on Clubhouse. It's been so much fun playing with you guys. I love you all dearly. I want to get some more new blood. So if you're watching this tonight and you want to check out an episode of Secrets of the Barrowmaze, I'm going to put up a comp code. I haven't told my boss this yet, but I'm basically going to comp you a session. Okay, I'm going to comp you a session to come and try Barrowmaze with me. So I will make sure that code is active, but the code will be Brutes. The code is Brutes for a free Barrowmaze session with me. Coming and checking this out.
Not only Brutes.
Not
We're
only
not committing.
Brutes.
We're not committing fully to the onlybrutes.com.
Yeah.
Okay, the code is only Brutes.
Yeah.
Y'all are awful. Terrible influences.
One might even say we're brutish.
Yeah, boorish, absolutely. Hey-o. So anyhow, yes, I would love to run a game for you. So please come and check that out. You can learn more about Secrets of the Barrowmaze at mastermindadventures.com/Barrowmaze. And yes, now let's get caught up with tonight's adventures, because this is not Barrowmaze. This is the Shackled City Adventure Path converted to 5th edition, which I'm so thrilled to be running with this crew here. This group of mad men and women, these brave souls. Foolish mortals, who tonight are toying with the very powers of life and death and the very fabric of reality. We will get to where we are right now, but first let me introduce our fellows here. Let's start with Lauren.
You caught me leveling.
Glad it was leveling. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I play Tara Ferrith, the Elven Bard. I missed Wednesday. You guys are going to have to catch me up just a little bit.
You got some shit to catch up on, let me tell you.
I always, that's always the way.
It's resurrection and bacon. That's it.
That's not true.
Sorry, moral ambiguity and goodness and shit.
You say bacon?
Yeah. Bacon. They're trying to resurrect Brother Rufus tonight, so we're going to see how this goes. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in the recap.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so
you took such good care of us,
Lauren is
and now
Tara
we're
Ferrith, our
saving
bard,
her.
and she wasn't here last week because we played off normal night last week, and I apologize, honey. I'm so sorry that we met on a night that you were working.
Only night a week.
I know, we all suck. But Julie like unshackled Matt from the apartment for the evening and everything. Like he got special dispensation to be there, so it was like I know, right?
Got a hall pass.
There's a whole waiver we had to sign.
I
got a hall pass, and I use it to play D&D.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not gonna. I won't say where she had him shackled up. That's between them. It is a shackled city after all. So.
But I do have an update to my bookshelf.
Oh, you have an update to your bookshelf?
I got a plant.
Oh, that's a very nice plant. What's its name?
It's a blue chalk plant, but I haven't decided on a name yet. I haven't had it for very long.
Do you know its preferred pronouns and how it identifies?
I've got books, guys.
Oh, you got books. I don't see any D&D books on there.
I don't know where I put mine.
She's using them right now. It's in front of her. You can't show them to us.
That's true.
I have one. I usually have it. You know what? It's probably still in the box with my other stuff that I have by the desk.
Okay.
I usually have it for my Sunday game, which is all manual.
I like
it's online, but we do things for the most part manually.
I like your push up of your glasses during that. I only have Sunday.
Yeah. We're old school. She's showing us up right now. We see it. It's okay. So
I had to level a character for the first time in like a really long time.
20 months.
Are you just like complaining that I don't let you guys level fast enough? I mean, play harder.
Without the assistance of a computer.
Oh, that does suck.
And I shit rolled my XP.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I nerfed myself so bad.
Well, at least you didn't multi-class into barbarian. I'm just
on my hit points. It was so bad.
Blow.
All right. Well, wow. Yeah, I would talk to your DM about maybe like what the HP rules are, because that's always rough. Like I always say, at least half a hit die. Because otherwise you're not keeping up. Anyhow, let's go ahead and continue the introduction. But Lauren, so glad to have you joining us. And where the hell are you right now? Where are you living these days?
Oh, I'm still in Idaho.
Still in Idaho. Okay.
I'm cool. In a town west of Boise called Nampa.
Okay, Nampa. All right, cool. Well, great. Thank you for joining us from Nampa tonight, darling. We're always glad to have you here tonight. Our other erstwhile brute that is currently active with us, because we have Vic, who is in Montana, and she's on a leave of absence right now, and her dwarven fighter, Katha, is currently living in a loving throuple with Felian and Fario. But happy Pride. But Adam tonight, who just moved back to Michigan, is not here this evening because it is his anniversary, and he is off, hopefully experiencing plunder of a different variety. So good for him. Anyhow, let's go ahead and introduce everybody that's here. So let's go ahead and start from my left, Seth.
Oh, wow, that was a very different left than my...
I'm looking at camera order, sir. I'm looking at camera order. And you know what? Always expect the unexpected with me.
I am Seth Tigas, and I play Seneca Polaris, the Tabashi wizard, and I have a lightsaber because I'm in this room.
Yes. All righty. Let's go on ahead and get to the next one, Paul.
Hi there, I am Paul Masterson. I play Sir Fotrin Vorkris, the golden scaled paladin, Path of Vengeance of Helm. I've got my old school 2008 practical stage combat lightsaber with me. And I am hopeful that we are going to rescue Brother Rufus tonight, which I would also call extreme healing.
Extreme healing.
Yeah.
The power of Helm compels you. The power of Helm compels you. Yes. All right. Well, we're going to see how that goes. Joe.
I am Joe McMahon. I am playing the illustrious, the handsome, the charming, the gregarious, the incredibly violent, black-scaled, dragonborn warrior, now / barbarian, because warring it up is just not getting it done, people. I gotta bullshit some bullshitters with some ragey rage. And to do that, I borrowed a lightsaber. I'm the only one in this room, ladies and gentlemen, who doesn't actually own a lightsaber, and I'm okay with that.
Oh,
I am now elevating myself above the rest because I don't have a lightsaber.
Shame.
You're too nerdy. You're too nerdy for all of me. So I'll take my loner lightsaber with my new level 1 barbarian feats and beat all your asses.
I would definitely call that level 1.
Yeah.
Not cool, man.
Yep. All right. So we shall leave Joe the lame with the loner and go over to Lorenzo with a little alliteration.
Yeah,
So.
I play Lorenzo the Rogue, and I also have a loner one because this is my wife's. And
Oh,
it has a
man.
handmade-
Beautiful.
Woo.
Your wife is a better
Original
Jedi than you
lightsaber.
are. Yeah.
She's much geekier than I am, yes.
Yeah. Well, I love all of her Captain Marvel picks, by the way. So, yep. God damn it, Matt. Stop power gaming in the private chat.
Someone had to answer the lady.
Well, all right. Now, Matt, speaking of which, it's your turn for introductions. So,
Yes.
yeah.
I am Matt. I'm playing Greysoul, the half-elf cleric of life, and now mixed in with a celestial warlock.
Yeah.
Double class. I started the lightsaber revolution, and today I've got a nice blue one from Foundry 66 Sabers. You can see here, a nice sweet chunky handle.
We do love our friends at Foundry 66, fellow Emerson grads. Go Lions. So big shout out to our friends at Foundry 66. Maybe they'll have one that doesn't run on AAA batteries that I could actually use right now. So,
yeah, these are nice because they actually plug into a wall charger. You don't need batteries.
damn,
Really nice.
you got house power on that. That's awesome.
I'm looking forward to getting Rufus back on his feet and in the kitchen cooking bacon. If that doesn't work, I'll throw some Eldritch Blast.
He's listening to this shit, you know? I mean, he's sitting here going like, hell no. You know, like if all I am is just a bacon cook to you, then fuck all of y'all. That's what he's thinking.
Rufus needs to understand the magic he creates with bacon. Okay, he brings happiness to the world and banishes the darkness to a baconless pit in hell.
Also, we in our downtime are much kinder to you than my players are in my campaign that is tomorrow. They have asked me to have them cast sending to every NPC they have ever met, which means I have to have messages to every NPC that they have ever met to and from.
Oh, man.
And they're going to go shopping, and they're going to craft stuff, and they want to translate every custom spell that's in the entire book they found over the course of their thing.
See, here's the thing. I don't think
I just believe in the power of no.
That's through the Dungeon Master. The response to all of that is no.
Yeah, no.
I just need an in-world reason to say no, and I don't have one.
I am God.
Other than the fact that they're going to be like, oh, hey.
I am God. Yeah. Fuck you. I don't say that during Barrowmaze, though. You can come and play Barrowmaze. I'm pretty much whatever you want. I'm just, yeah, so.
You want lightsabers?
But I've known pretty much everybody on this stream or at this table for. Dear God,
Seth, gold and rusty spoons.
Yeah, with the exception of Seth, I've known everybody at this table for over 10 years, and I've known Lauren for 7 or 8.
Greg, you go back almost 20 years at this point.
Yeah, you, me, and Nate. Holy God, we do. Yeah,
we've known each other over 20 years.
Yeah, because we went to high school together.
Yeah.
So
We've known
like
each other for portions of 3 decades.
When the hell did we get so old? Like this, I hope in 10 years' time when we can say that we've known each other for parts of 4 decades, that we're still playing. Maybe not this campaign, but we're still.
Level 6 at that point.
God, you've gone into chapter 3.
Yeah,
Not quite yet.
not quite yet. You guys got to get through the shopping episode first.
Haven't finished cleaning
You haven't finished cleaning out Zataroon. By the way, Blake messaged me tonight. Blake, a big shout out if you're watching. We're just screwing around right now. But Blake, if you're watching, good luck this weekend as Blake actually just graduated from grad school.
Nice.
Got a degree. I'm so proud of him. And he is resuming his Shackled City campaign this weekend with my old crew from Boston. So he's playing with Paul, and he's playing with, oh my God, why am I blanking? But JR's in the group. Like a lot of our, like everybody that we used to run with and even LARP with back in the day, because we're like legit nerds.
Survived the good versus evil campaign.
A lot of survivors of the good versus evil campaign that, yeah, you nearly got me dumped because of what you did to my girlfriend with that wish spell.
I gave her a choice between life and death. I let her choose.
Yeah, that's true, and she just chose poorly. But then she blamed me for it. That was the worst part.
I paint the wall with your brains.
Yeah, exactly. Anyhow, moving on. Who wants to do the recap real quick? Because I have to look for my AAA batteries. Because
I mean, I think we already covered it. Bacon and resurrection.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Here we left the underground.
somebody actually legitimately tell Lauren what the hell's going on.
Okay, so Lauren. So the vampire was dead. We left the underground lair and slowly made our way back to the Temple of Helm, which was just in ruins. Like the entire facade was broken up and collapsed from the explosion.
Front door.
There's still front door. It's still bodies everywhere. Not everywhere, but still bodies. Everybody was very sad, mourning. And then Feld was like, hey guys, you know what we should do? We should waste a high-level resurrection spell, bringing back the guy who brought us bacon.
How much happier would everyone be moping around if they had bacon?
You missed the moral discussion of basically righting the wrong of a faithful man who was butchered terribly by a horrendous villain, and having the ability to right a wrong and have an example of how one person.
Oh my God!
Can
It's exactly as boring as it sounds. He does this for like 10 minutes. It's beautiful. It's eloquent, right? But he goes on for like 10 minutes. He's being like, well, the world is a dark place, and lifting up the smallest brings all of the largest together, and blah, 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 fight the dark.
And I also found that Brother Rufus is strangely critical of dogs for some reason. I don't really know what that's about. But yeah, he really doesn't like dogs.
So he thinks ripped his freaking neck off. So
So that was last week.
We also dealt with the were-rat issue, as Anton mentions in chat.
Oh yeah, we healed you.
I was a were-rat. I'm no longer a were-rat.
The verminthropy.
He got better.
Verminthropy. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you for the reminder,
Still
sir.
enjoyed a good wheel of cheese.
We ran all around town
Nice
trying to
cheese
figure
board.
out how to solve this, to find out that it's basically a simple remove curse
It was a
spell.
simple, a remove curse spell.
High Priestess
Someone
already
should
had.
have
High
mentioned
Priestess
to
genuinely had.
Lorenzo.
I believe
Well,
the incantation
before
for
he
that
promised
is
some
do
dark
not
demon.
want, and then it just after that it goes away.
I mean, the good news is that I decided that that they could still save it with the remove curse, because if you do lycanthropy for PCs, technically there's a time limit before it becomes permanent, and it requires like either death or a wish spell to recover from.
Whee!
So yeah, you managed to survive before the full moon, or get rid of it before
The
the full moon.
the best part of all of this, Lauren, was we spent an entire 3-hour episode and never actually got to the resurrection. Just talking about the morality.
That tracks. That tracks.
We also were planning on how to do it, which Seth came up
Holy
with a
crap.
truly gorgeous and beautiful plan.
Shall I recap?
Yes, please recap, because I need another 30 seconds.
I will
I
reread
can't wait.
this plan.
Yeah.
Here is the plan. So we already
That's what I
did this first part. First, I'll use Speak with Dead to assess his willingness to return. With his permission, we'll continue down our
You
path.
still don't have his decision, by the way. That was the cliffhanger.
So the priestess used the curse on Greysoul to remove the verminthropy, and I'll have him cast Enhance ability on me to gain Owl's wisdom. Then I'll use Mending to attach the most obvious portion of Brother Rufus's head to his body, and this will make him a single object. I'll cast Enlarge to make him large enough where everything else that needs to be reattached is much more obvious. From there, I and those who can will, with the aid of the fellow from the Blue Crater Academy, use Mending to reattach the remaining portions of the head until he's whole.
At that time, the enlarged spell will likely be over, and his body will return to normal size. At that point, one more mending will be cast by me to attempt to repair the tiny fibers and anything else we missed. With this done, we can cast Raise Dead. Should he appear to suffer from this, we should cast whatever healing magic that we possibly can to magically reform any damage. Cure wounds, healing word, anything. Should he die, Gentle Repose can be cast to hold him together for another 10 days so we can regroup and try again, potentially using Revivify instead.
Which would be great, except Rick is going to accidentally crush his skull or spine or, all of them with a warhammer. Accidentally.
Totally said he was not on board
in
for
somebody
technical
else's
decision.
house with someone else's sworn acolyte. I mean, no,
maybe the body just
Raiders
disappears.
is dead.
Maybe the body just disappears.
They
Maybe it lights
didn't. They clearly didn't cover this in War College. I'm just saying. Yeah.
That's where we're at. Welcome back, Lauren.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we missed you.
You see what happens when you're gone for one day?
I see what happens when I'm gone for one day. You have a giant philosophical debate.
Right? Oh.
It sounds like rivaling our goblin funerary rites discussion.
Well, I guess the question is, do we have living wills? I guess this is a case of I guess basically Brick is like, if Brick dies, he's like, don't bring me back. I don't give a shit if you can save me or not. Just let me slip away.
What you're saying is we need to go see a notary after this.
Well, and you're gonna have to get your taxes done too, because there's a new tax increase coming.
Yes, we forgot about the deal with the. Thank you, Anton. The deal.
God damn it!
Oh yeah.
More cauldron bureaucracy.
Oh.
No. This one's even worse. Nate screwed
Lorenzo,
up.
you bastard.
Lorenzo screwed up and made a deal with Cthulhu. So
there's no time limit.
I mean, there is no time limit for Cthulhu either. Cthulhu is all and it knows all. So at one point he's just gonna go mine, and grab any soul.
Lorenzo may or may not have stumbled into making a deal to try and save Greysoul that was solved by a simple spell with a god, and is hoping that he can technically back out of it. So
he's looking for a loophole with an agreement with a god.
Yeah,
because that always ends.
That's going to end so well. Yeah.
Something fiddle battle. I don't know.
Yep.
I'm pretty good at finding loopholes. So.
I will say,
you're up here on the screen, so I'm going to Brady Bunch this one just for you. Yeah.
I will say I was waffling back and forth last week. I really didn't come to a good idea of what Brick's issue is. I think the issue that Brick has is that we're wasting a high-level spell on what he would consider nobody. I think he's fine with having people resurrected.
What an origin story, though, man. You get brought back from the dead after being killed by a bugbear vampire. If that doesn't light a fire under your ass to change the world.
I'm just saying, I would much rather have Brick would much rather use that spell to bring you back from the dead than
all
some
I'm saying is, mark this episode when, episode 20, that Brother Rufus comes flying in on a fucking Pegasus to save us, and you're like, I wasn't sure if it was worth a raised death spell.
The only way that will happen is if Greg wants to stick it to me, which is not out of the question. But the likelihood of some guy making bacon showing up on a Pegasus to save our ass in a boss fight is nil to none.
I'm just saying, I will find a way to fuck both of you. with this. So, yeah.
That's also what she said.
Yeah, that is also what she said.
You also missed, Lauren, that, I tend to roll terribly.
Oh, yeah.
And when we were on the street and I was giving my impassioned speech, I got to roll with advantage for my persuasion to Joe/Brick. And I rolled a 24 and a 26, and he still was a Sour Patch Kid about all this.
Oh, no, because that's, because you gave a wonderfully stirring and compelling speech, but he can still go, yeah, fuck you. Yeah. That's up to him. So
I said, yeah, fine, let's do it.
You just delivered it really well. You know, you look good.
It's kind of lost on Brick. Brick is not like, oh, that's a great, lovely speech. It's flowery and oratory, and
you have convinced me to reconsider my position, sir.
exactly.
All right.
Yeah. Anyhow,
let's
enough of
some
that.
undead zombie
Enough
shit.
of that.
Murder beast.
Yeah.
So we're with Brother Rufus, right?
We are okay. Allow me to put the lightsaber down.
Uh-oh.
I'm turning into the table now, turning in towards the table, repositioning.
Everybody lean in.
Well, because also, if we're going to be talking intimately in this whole scenario, the mic, I want to make sure everybody can hear all the great drama that we're about to have. So,
son of a bitch.
this is the kind of world we're bringing him back into? Really?
Was I cutting the tension?
Just.
Want to do a Star Wars RPG? Go do.
Yeah,
a
I know.
RPG,
Like
buddy.
let's do the
fantasy,
seven
not
Jedi
science fiction.
Samurai next time. You know, I've got the old D6 Star Wars laying around. We could bust that out at one
Star
point.
Wars isn't sci-fi either. It is also fantasy. It's space.
It is
fantasy.
space opera. It is space opera. And I also just want to point out that I am actually wearing.
I get to be Toshiro Mifune.
Well, I'm wearing Flare tonight on my shirt. My interchangeable patch says, "Well, you can try."
Yeah. Well.
So, Feld finishes his stirring motivational talk. Time is ticking away as Brother Rufus's soul considers its options. And after an interminable pause that makes you think for a moment that perhaps the spell has failed. Perhaps the time has run out. You hear simply, "Do it." Seneca. High Priestess Jenya nods at Sir Feldricken. She looks at one of the acolytes and says, fetch the scroll of Raised Dead. And get a mop and bucket. I think this is going to be a while. So
Gonna get messy.
she turns around and with the professors from the Blue Crater Academy and Father Iverson from the Church of Killamvor, Father Iverson kind of gives a big sigh and shakes his head a little bit. You could tell he disapproves of this action. But they turn to you and say, "What do you need?"
I need every spellcaster who can cast mending. Preferably those with the most skill in medicine.
Well, you're looking at us. Tell us what to do.
We're going to start first. A Greysoul, would you mind enhancing my abilities so I can use wisdom to the best of my
I can,
magic
but I'm going to need to prepare that spell. We'll do this in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll get that ready. And I also have a decent amount of medical knowledge that can probably help us in what to connect where.
All right.
I've got field training. I can probably sew together some veins or something. No, you don't. All right. Just thought I'd
I
offer.
find your assertion suspicious.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Well,
go cook us some bacon.
So I'll set up a craft services table for all these people. I'm really pointless right now. And this is what I'm going to backstab them.
no one is ever pointless, Nate. No one is ever pointless.
Wait a minute, what are you afflicted with? What is what was the name of the disease that made the gnomes disappear?
Oh, the vanishing.
Vanishing. You can be our vanishing compliance officer.
So, Greg,
Sure,
Yep.
if I wanted to cook bacon,
I just, you know, like.
Would that be animal handling?
Yes, it would be. I can't. This is why I can't have nice things. I try to show off the rolls here, and y'all are just graffitiing my tabletop.
Yes,
Like,
Anton.
Oh, is there more graffiti?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even think you did graffiti.
We're going to send you to
Safe
fresh
by
towels and to boil water.
Yep, that sounds about right. Or we're going to give birth to a head, you know. So, all right. So you guys gonna wait till morning?
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything you guys wish to do tonight?
Level up.
I mean, didn't you already do that before you got here tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, technically, to in-game get it, we need a long rest.
Yes. As your dungeon master has dictated. Mm-hmm.
So it looks like
So-
I get one more spell, and I took Shatter.
Ooh, what does that do?
Sweet.
Yeah.
It shatters shit.
Well,
What
Yeah.
it sounds
Well, I
like.
don't know if it was like shattering a spell or physically breaking an item. So if you wanted to, while they're mending the body, you could internally break the body, making sure the spell doesn't work.
No. We get
Shatter
it. We
does
get
3d8
it.
thunder damage.
Yeah, 3d8 thunder damage. Failed save or half as much on a successful save. Creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. Basically, it's Golem Eraser. Or Golem Eraser, not Golem.
So that could be like my intro music to a fight.
Yeah.
Kaboom!
Yeah. I thought that was... I didn't ask how big the room was.
10-foot
All right.
radius.
So, Matt, you are you're going back to your room to rest.
Yes.
Okay. Nate, what are you doing?
Same thing.
Going back to your room to rest.
Yep.
Copy that. Seth?
Yeah, I will do the same. Although I did have, we have the fellow from the Blue Crater Academy, the medicine guy. He's around, yeah?
Yes.
I'd like to chat that guy up about medical knowledge.
God damn it. Okay. All right.
It doesn't have to be a role play conversation, but that is probably what I would do.
Okay, so I think the two of you are going to retire to the kitchen where you're going to have a discussion about the anatomy of the neck and what everything that you're gonna walk him through this process, and he's gonna go, well, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Paul?
I am holding honored guard and vigil over the body of Brother Rufus.
Can't imagine why. If you are going to stand up all night, you are going to have a level of exhaustion in the morning. So just letting you know, and I will need a con save. I'll need 2 con saves. We'll get to those. Rick, what you
Casting
doing?
I'm gonna go head out to the Slippery Eel, catch up with my
You're gonna
friends
go
out there.
You're gonna go looking for CB?
Yeah, just and it doesn't need to be in game, but I'm just gonna go check my contacts, see if there's any new information about the Tasker Hills or anything else.
Copy that.
Going on.
Copy that. Okay, and Lauren, what are you doing?
I'm going to go back to my room. I have to feed
You're gonna go back to your. You have to feed your mimics.
the mimics.
Yeah, the mimics.
Yeah, Bob and
I'm sure I have some goblin pieces I can
yeah,
throw at them.
absolutely. Yeah, we have some cooked goblin. You also have vampire dust. But Bob and what was the other one's name? Why am I blanking? I need to write this stuff
I
down.
could have the mimic replicate.
It was like
head.
Garv or something.
Yeah, Garb, I think.
Why don't you turn me
Gord.
evil?
Gorb. Wasn't it Gorb?
You know what?
But I now have,
We
um,
become friends.
We now
I don't
have,
have my
side.
notes. Hold on.
It's okay. We now have sidekick rules from Tasha's that we will be using to level up your mimics with you, by the way. So your mimics will have NPC class levels. So we'll be getting into that. Yep. And they definitely leveled up after bravely morphing themselves into shields and throwing them upon your body in that explosion. So, you know, that they earned that one.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
They're good
Okay.
companions.
Cool. So
I have
we're gonna cut over to Joe for a minute. Joe, you head down to the Slippery Eel, and hold on a moment. I actually brought my physical dice tonight.
Ooh, dice roll.
Because I'm a DM this shit old school. All right. High or low?
Hi.
You get there. the bouncer is out front, and he sees you and kind of gives you a nod.
Just like, is CB in tonight?
I haven't seen him.
Yeah. Anybody else a note in tonight?
How do you define of note?
I don't know. Is Jill showing up again?
Who?
He was there, wasn't he? When they? Oh no, I wasn't there.
No, you were not there.
Where? Okay, I rescind that statement. He doesn't know who Jill is. I don't know. Have any of the longshoremen been in tonight?
Well, of course, there's a bunch of them in there. They're all drinking up a storm right now.
Fair enough.
I'm looking to pick one up. What's going on here?
No, I'm just put out some feelers.
Check your swipe right
wanna see
options.
If
Come on.
anybody picked up anything?
Make an investigation check. Or a persuasion check, actually.
Persuasion check.
We're going to have you do a persuasion check. Let's see what we got.
I persuaded
on.
nothing.
No, a 10 is good enough. He's, like what? So what are you asking precisely? You're just asking for who's around?
That's a great question. Yeah, because I my guess is I haven't discussed the task heroes with anybody outside of CB or Sky at this point.
You have not done that. Yeah, you have not discussed the task
Okay.
heroes.
Yeah, I guess the question would be any.
This is like making dice towers while somebody else is RPing. Guys, come on, man.
Right. I don't know. Anybody outside the regulars show up? Any hoity-toities slumming it tonight?
Why do you care?
I don't know. It'd be entertaining.
I don't know. Go in and find out. I just stand. Hey.
Making conversation.
Yeah, well, I don't like lizards, so get in there. Either in or out. I don't care what you
It's
do.
hurtful. It's hurtful, but I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Rick goes in.
Okay. Yeah, you go inside, and there's a couple of guys in the back playing the finger game. The tum 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 tum. Yeah.
5-finger fillet.
5-finger fillet. So they're in the back playing 5-fingered fillet. You hear a yelp of pain and a splat as some blood splatters on the wall, and they're bartender looks grubby as always, and hey,
have I?
you've had
We've only
conversation.
been here for like a week, so it's not like I'm a regular. But
No, but you're
No.
one of 2 Dragonborn in the whole
Exactly.
fucking city. Like they recognize you.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it pretty full tonight?
No, it's it's kind of quiet. It's kind of
Okay.
quiet. Like it's a weeknight.
Right.
It's a
Just
school
go to the
night.
bartender and be like, buy everybody a round of drinks on me.
All 5 of them, sure.
I know.
Big-
I'm a generous dragonborn.
Big spender. What you buying them?
It's upper middle shelf. Something nice. Nothing crazy.
All right, 5 silver.
5 silver.
Yeah, and one for me.
Well, of course.
6 silver.
6 silver.
One for you?
Done.
One for you.
Well, yes.
7 silver.
Done.
Make it a gold for the tip.
Fair enough.
All right. I like
And I
you.
will-
All right.
I will take the drinks over to the table.
All right.
Be like, gentlemen.
You see a tiefling. You see a gnome who's currently nursing a stump on his hand. Yeah, or a stump. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, totally just went thunk. That was the splat and the thud that you heard. Was a finger flying across the room.
I say, oh man, that looks painful.
Yeah.
Have a little something to soothe the pain. I
Oh,
actually got
God.
some.
Oh,
Got
it's
some
getting
friends
infected
who can-
already. I could feel it. Oh.
Yeah, I got some friends who can reattach that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Church of the Helm got some real
What?
good people at Mendon.
I don't like churches.
Oh well, then you got problems.
All right. Well. Yeah, I got a problem. I've got a freaking stump for a finger right now. And there's a tiefling sitting there like, oh, shut up, you.
I mean, you got 4 more.
On that end. So what's this all this about here, eh? Huh? What you bringing drinks for over here, eh? You trying what's going on?
I'm bored. I want some company. You seem like some entertaining fellows. Figured I'd share the wealth.
You gonna play?
Sure.
Oh, he's gonna play. Okay. Stakes is 1 gold per finger.
I just sort of look at the table. Does it look like there's that much money involved?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks like that. It looks like if you successfully do.
So you say 1 gold per finger, so it's 5 gold to get in.
That's correct. That's the buy-in.
And what exactly is the game here?
What do you mean? What's the game?
How do I win the money if I don't lose a finger?
That's correct.
Done. Let's do this.
How do you play 5-finger fillet?
Are you asking me? Because I'll set rules.
I have to put 5e at the end of this, or otherwise I'm going to have the freaking search history of a serial killer. There's a whole mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole mechanic.
Because it's usually it's heads up.
Yeah.
So who's he playing against? Yep.
Yeah. Well, Squirty just lost. So it's you and me now. And he actually takes the 10 gold over to his and tosses 1 back to the guy going, yeah, for your troubles.
Both hands. I threw 10 gold in here. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Just
No. You each front 5.
Oh, okay.
You each front 5. Yeah, I just found that. Thank you, Reddit, by the way. Thank you, Reddit. I have found a whole bunch of amazing bar games on Reddit, and now this one is actually here. I'm going to read this post. This is posted by Anti-Paladin 4 years ago. So I have to.
Paladin.
Anti-Paladin, yes. I have
You or ANTI?
A-N-T-I. Not Anti-Paladin. Anti-Paladin.
I think Anti-Paladin, like your great Aunt Paladin.
Yeah. Where are all the aunties at, you know? So I'm going to read this post here just so we get the full flavor all together. My PCs were in a dive bar recently. I saw a couple of lowlifes playing a game wherein they placed their hand on the table and try to quickly stab the gaps between their fingers without stabbing themselves. The rogue immediately wants to play. Here's the mechanic. Player's going to roll 4 die, 1 for each gap between their fingers. The goal is simple. Don't roll any 1s. What dice they roll is determined by their dex modifier.
Oh, no. I have a 0 dex modifier.
Oh, this is going to be outstanding. You get to roll.
This game.
Yeah. you would probably be like, yeah, all right, mine. You get to roll 4d4.
So the higher the dex modifier, the
higher the
dice are like a d6 instead of a d4?
Well, no, you actually get to, you have the worst chance of success.
Well, no, I'm just curious of the mechanic. So if I had like a +4 dex, what would I be rolling?
You would be rolling d12s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the goal is don't roll 1s.
Well, that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. So we're doing 1d4. We're doing 4 of those bad boys.
What the hell did you guys do to the? Oh my God! This is why I don't do splash pages anymore. Oh my Lord! All right, this is amazing.
What about that, right?
Y'all are.
Oh, someone took a lot of time.
I'm going to be putting up an art gallery on onlybruce.com. Onlybruce.com. Look at the splash art gallery.
A little palette cleanser page.
Yeah, exactly.
How come the monster doesn't like it?
Yep.
Can I get this on a t-shirt?
I rolled 1.
What's that?
I rolled
Can I get
3,
this on
a
a
1, a 4,
t-shirt?
and a 2. So I missed one of those gaps.
All right, hold on 1 second. So Tara, yes, we will work on getting that on a t-shirt for you. All right, so yeah, you take the knife and you go roll a d4 plus your strength.
What is my strength? Strength modifier plus 3. Six. No, 5. Live. 5s.
You're gonna take 2 damage.
Oh, son of a.
Dunk, oh, crap. Dunk, 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 dunk. All right. Rookie. I'll give you that one for free. How about that?
Oh, that's very generous.
Just He picks up and nicks himself.
All right.
Dude, damn it! Oh. And all right, we're 1-1. We're 1-1. We're gonna do best of 3. You got the stones to do best of 3? I'm just I don't know who you are.
I'm like 400 pounds of stones. All right, another 4d4.
Another
You should
4d4.
have said that. I'm 400 pounds.
Oh, at this point, now my question is do you do it intentionally? Do you do that intentionally? Or do you want to, like, give me a performance check to see how you want to play this off. Yeah.
That's a +2. That's not too bad.
All right. Let's see how well you can play this off.
Brick joins the Yakuza.
So So Brick sits here and goes, you look him dead in the eye.
I don't.
You look him dead in the eye. You just go. And this guy's just like, so he's going to roll. I'm halving his die this time out of intimidation for lack of focus. Fails.
All right.
So he's, by the way, roll 2d4 damage plus your strength mod.
8.
All right. Take 4 damage.
All right.
All right. This guy his hand is trembling, and you see him kind of like. He actually does like manage to keep you looking at you, and even as you see him wince as he like hits his fingers though, but he's kind of trying to play it strong. Like, right. Okay, last round.
To be fair, I don't think I ever healed, so I'm actually at 8 health. So I could potentially, kill myself.
I
roll 4 ones, like
that. We're all trying to put together one guy while
And
you're over
this-
here trying to disassemble
this is how
yourself.
Brick dies. A bar game where he bleeds out. I'm okay with that.
Well, you wanted somebody else to use the raised dead scroll on, so it's like,
Brother Rufus, huh?
Bam!
yeah, and then you go,
Boom!
yeah, you go, enough of this. Boom. You catch it in midair, thump, 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 while making eye contact with him. It's a no look, and it's perfectly flawless. And you hear, there's like a silence at the table, and then you just hear like a.
He's a hustler, baby.
From the orc that's been like sitting there silently watching this game, and you actually see like his fingers bandaged up as well. And give me an intimidate check with advantage.
All right, so that's shift. Yes.
All right, so yeah,
Okay.
he now is rolling d4s.
Nice. I just need 1 failure. 1 failure.
Made it.
Damn it.
Made it.
Damn it. Come on. Oh!
Made it. And he's like, oh, that's a toy, right?
That's a tie.
Sudden death. You know how sudden death goes in this game, right?
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. Son of a bitch, you're crazy. I like you. All right. Double or nothing. Double or nothing. All right. After you, sir.
Oh, look at that. Even better.
Woo! Yeah, he's getting bartender brings over another shot. He kicks it back, puts it down, slams it on the ground, top down. Made it. Thunk, thunk. There's a finger, the ring finger goes flying across the room.
That right?
Right.
Well, that's the restoration's for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You win. I gotta sit down.
I got 10 gold out of that, right?
That's
Double
correct.
nothing? All right.
Yeah.
Double or nothing.
Oh yeah, so you get 20 gold, real, or you're gonna get 20 gold out of that
All right. So
total. So he puts up another 5, and
So basically, you get 10.
yes, you're up 10.
okay.
You put up 10, and you won 10.
How much? Would I know how much something like going to a healer to do mending? I must know. Like, what would it cost to this guy to go to a healer and get a finger mended, like reattached?
I mean, that's a lesser restoration.
What would that run?
Ugh.
Is that something that I could throw a couple gold on the coin and?
A couple hundred.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Okay. Well then.
Oh, you're like, yeah.
You're like, fuck this guy.
Alright, so what I'll do, I will. I'll keep 7 of those gold. I'll throw a gold to the barkeep for another round, and I'll toss a gold each to the guy who just played, who wants to figure
It's 50 for a lesser restoration, and technically I house ruled it that one time for Matt, but I will just say that they managed to make it work this time.
Fair enough. So a gold for another round of
Yep.
drinks.
Mhm.
Then a gold to the guy I just beat, and the guy who just lost a finger before I got there. You know, go find yourself a. Do healers have an alternate name when they're not like clerics? What are non-clerics called? I don't know.
Healers.
Healers?
Yeah.
For your troubles, Jack, go find yourself a healer. Probably tonight. You don't want to leave that unattached for too long.
And you walk away with 7 gold profit.
And I walk away 7 gold profit.
All right.
And as I am
Put it in a
leaving,
glass of milk.
as I'm leaving, I'm only going to keep 6. I'm going to flip a gold to the bouncer, and I say, if you hear anything about the Tasker Hills, let me know.
What about him?
Yeah, just put on.
Okay. All right. You head off into the night. Where are you headed to?
I will go home and get some rest as I'm at 8 health.
Okay. So you're just heading back to the church? Oh no,
Yeah.
All right. So you're heading back to the church, right? Or are you going by someplace else?
No, I need rest. I'll go back to the church.
You were gonna go for a booty call, weren't you?
Maybe.
Does that even work between a halfling and a dragonborn? Do I want to know? Find out on onlybrutes.com.
Onlybrutes.com.
Yeah.
In the intersection.
High or low?
Hi.
With your gut, your gut tells you just swing by the docks anyway, just to be sure.
All right.
And you see a group of sailors coming in. Looks like they're painting on the bow of the boat, and they're doing some maintenance and stuff like that. And give me a perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you see you spot CB among them.
Wow.
All right. I'll go mosey on over.
Mhm.
CB, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, bud?
Good. I played a little.
Oh, you played a little knifey spoony, eh?
Happy Spoony came out on the winning side.
Oh well,
So,
good for you, buddy. Good for you.
yeah.
Hey, I did a little looking in on that thing you wanted me to do a little looking in on.
Oh,
Yeah, how about we go have a smoke?
yeah, let's go get a smoke.
Yeah. Can you? Oh, you're not the kind that can light this for me. I got it.
No, I'm acid.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
Not
I don't.
not a good
I
choice.
want to smoke this, not melt it. You
Yes.
know. So he lights it up, and yeah, it smells like of the psychedelics of Chult. And he takes a big hit and offers you some.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Con safe.
Oh. I take it back.
All right. So yeah, you take a hit of it, and you virgin lungs. I got you. All right. So there. Can I ask real quick? Just because, Rick, I like you, and I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. Can I ask you why it is you need this information? Do I want to know?
No, it would probably be better if you didn't.
Okay. Well, I do know that he likes to go gambling. Mr. Tasker. He'll spend his ill-gotten gains, his blood money. He likes to go gambling, and you'd think that he'd be all about just going out and having nice dinner and everything. But no, he goes and gambles up at the cusp of sunrise. So if you can get in there somehow, you could probably find him outside of his house.
Where does he gamble?
The Cusp of Sunrise. It's one of them exclusive clubs. All them hoity-toity fancy people that ain't you and me, you know. They like to go hang out up there. If you know anybody who happens to be in noble or high society, they might be able to get you in. So that's like he has 2 places he goes. His estate, where he does all his business, and that place is locked up like a fort. Private security, contractors. Big muscles, big weapons, bad attitude. Kind of like you, except
Less scaly.
yes, you know. I mean, that might be easier for you. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, he's either there doing business or he's at the cusp of sunrise, and he's got his family. He's got his family in town. You know about his daughter, right?
Oh yeah, she's an adventurer.
Yeah, she just got back from school. She was at Bardic College for a while, and now she's got a crew she running with called the Stormblades. Now they ain't as famous as you and the rest of the Brute Squad yet, but then again, y'all been here only a week and you made a hell of an impression so far. I mean, it's impressive. You saved the city already. So, by the way, where you been? I thought you were gonna come by last night.
We were dealing with a vampire, if you can believe it. So,
forget I asked. Sometimes I just don't want to know what you got going on.
I don't remember, Greg. I want to say like I had offered him 50 gold and I did like half up front.
Yeah, that's correct. You did.
Okay. So I will pull out the other 25 gold and be like, I appreciate the help. If you hear anything else, let me know. You and the boys go enjoy yourself.
I will.
Maybe don't. I show the bloody hand and be like, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad enough that we could lose a finger or an arm to the ropes out here, and then
you don't need to.
And then Bessie down at the bottom of the lake Bessie. Here. You don't want her chomping on you. So, but these are the money makers. These are the money makers. You don't want to go losing them. So, I don't even want to know what's going on in the private chat. I'm not going to ask. I'm just seeing things that I don't ever need to see again. Okay. Onlybrutes.com. I need to build that site. The domain registrars, I'm trying to move it to my new hosting account right now. The domain registrars being like, no, you can't move this.
I was looking for Dragonborn rings the other day on Etsy, and what popped up was Dragonborn pinup sculptures.
Send me those because for research. For research. Yeah. Yep. So by the way, just real quick, just so you know, Cusp of Sunrise got a membership fee. So they're really hoity-toity. A lot of the new blood, new nobles that like to go over to the Koi Nixie. The Cusp of Sunrise supposedly got, but not that I know this, but just by reputation, they got better food, better entertainment at the Nixie. Just membership fee.
Yeah. So what? You any idea what the membership is?
They told me it was more expensive than I could afford. Assholes. Spat on their shoes. They didn't like that much.
So the newer blood goes to Cornexy.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where all the high muckety mucks like to go muckety muck it up.
Well, you won't find me there.
No.
Unless I'm on business.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you.
Guys, go have some fun later.
That, sir, is the plan.
All right.
And
now I will really go back and get some rest.
I am the man with the plan. Yeah, you get a text you up? No. You're not the only. Paul can't be the only one with levels of exhaustion in the morning. Is all I'm saying.
I don't have that issue, as you recall.
Oh, that's right.
For reasons that we still haven't really discussed.
Hold on a second, though, since you brought that up.
Damn it! It is a character feature.
It's been a cloudy night. High or low?
Let's go low.
Give me a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm. Kind of want to fail this just to see what happens.
No, you don't.
Oh. Well, too bad.
You black out. We'll come back to you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep. Next morning, breakfast is a somber affair. The acolytes cooking the bacon, they just can't quite get it right. They can't quite get it right. But the eggs are plentiful, and there's fluffy pancakes, and somebody even figures out a way to make waffles. But what's that?
But no bacon.
No, it's
good
just not crispy.
Subpar.
It's floppy. It's not like it's. I like my bacon to be crispy, blackened, and sticking straight, like when you pick it up. And it's just not doing that. It's floppy bacon. It's very limp. It's not onlybrutes.com. It's just not the same. It's just not the same.
Choose your preferred bacon.
Yes, exactly. So you wake up, you have your coffee. Father Iverson arrives along with the retinue from the Blue Crater, and Sir Alec comes in, and he's been briefed of the situation, and he says, "Well, good luck today, friends." He gives a nice wink to Tara. So yeah, and give me a intelligence check real quick, Paul.
You can do better than a 6. Let's do it.
Oof.
You not do better than a 6.
I did not.
Oh no!
Oh no! All right, Ben, you're just like, oh my god!
Oh
Oh no! All right,
no!
you're just like, yeah. Just it blows past you the fact, but Lauren, you remember hearing somewhere that isn't he engaged to somebody in one of the nearby villages, you know, and yet he's winking at you like, meh, you know.
Okay.
Is he just a flirt or is he a dog?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he
doesn't
just
like
maybe
her.
he just feels a bond of someone that he shared that he bonded with in battle when they nearly got blown up together. You know, who knows? Who knows? But or maybe he just knows that he looks that good and can get away with this.
Or maybe he's bearding himself.
Perhaps. Anyhow, so yeah, he heads out. You see him like, you know, wish you luck and wink at Tara. And then goes over to High Priestess Jenya, and you see them share a word. And he whispers in her ear. She looks concerned, looks up at him, and they step out into the hallway. They'll be back. Or they step into the hallway. She's excuse me, please. Excuse me, and we'll be with you in a moment. Please feel free to start without us. Married, not buried. God. Anyhow, she steps outside with Sir Alec, and they have they're clearly having some sort of important conversation. Father Ike is sitting there with a cup of coffee, going, "Well, friends, are we ready for this?"
Yes, with my one more thing that I'm doing.
Also, you are still standing watch.
I would have somebody bring my food.
Yes. One of the acolytes brings you food. The night passes quietly.
Good.
So they look at Seneca. Are we ready for this?
Yes, I've added one more step to my plan.
All right, we will just allow you to. You can just walk us through. We will do whatever it takes. So
I'm going to use prestidigitation twice to clean the wound and to clean the head. That way, it removes any debris that is in there before that happens. When you're ready, you can cast enhance ability.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's how we're going to do this. This is going to be a skill challenge.
I'm counting on it.
Yeah. Hope you, Feld, as you stand there with your coffee at the ready. It's been a long night, but you stood honor guard and you did it nobly and proudly. Actually, give me your 2 con saves.
Let's see.
This should be easy for you. I think we took all your sucky rolls out already. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
There you go. Yep. Okay. So the second. So you are you're caught yawning and leaning against the wall by the one who brings you breakfast, but you know he kind of gives you like an admiring look and just, like you fought a vampire yesterday and now you stayed up all night doing this because you believe in your friend. This is, I admire that. I admire that. You're not even there. You shut the hell up. We'll get to what happened to you later. All right. So yeah. But suddenly, somewhere, wherever the hell Brick is right now, he sighs just out of random.
Unconscious ground.
Yeah. So, after you've had a moment to have your coffee and open, and force your eyes open with toothpicks, the retinue enters, and there's a flurry of activity as Seneca immediately starts barking orders and positioning people. And have at it, sir.
Greysoul, after you cast your spell, would you assist me in this?
Yes. And you are seeking Owl's wisdom.
Yes.
Let's all make sure that we're just projecting into the mic here because I want to make sure that we don't lose any of this. Since group mics,
Okay.
Yeah, chat. How are we sounding? By the way, are we? I know that I'm yellowing out the volume bar here when I talk, but I want to make sure that everybody can be heard. So please, chat. Please let us know if you can't hear somebody when we're playing. I want to make sure that everybody can behold the magic and the mastery that is about to happen. So,
if I have advantage and something else gives me advantage, do I roll 3 dice?
Negative.
Okay.
I wish.
Yep. No, I would allow super advantage only under the most extreme circumstances. They have ruled numerous times that is not a thing, except for the fact that they have awarded it on live streams, official D&D live streams run by guys like Mike Merles. Like they've awarded it on occasion. So like that's a break class in case of epicness kind of thing. So also, if you had the lucky feat, you would be able to turn disadvantage into advantage.
Can I give him Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration and Guidance.
Sing a song for the healing. Oh, beauteous.
Pardon me.
I think so. Hold on. We're adding Bardic Inspiration and we're doing Guidance as well.
Hold on.
Or are you?
Bardic Inspiration. Both cells. The creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check. Adding is adding. Nothing prevents you from adding other bonuses.
So your spell gives me advantage on all.
Motherfucker. Okay. Guidance and Bardic Inspiration stack.
Yeah.
There's your advantage.
I'm thinking Tara's doing like a river dance.
I'm forgetting what Guidance does.
No singing.
Guidance
like
adds
musical.
D4.
Okay, so Guidance is going to give me a D4. Great.
All right.
Okay.
So.
And I'll give you a slap on the back and say, don't mess this up.
Yeah.
See, because there's a funny thing about the help action, and it's the help action also gives me advantage, which is the reason why I'm asking if I've got 2 things that gives me advantage, do I then have some kind of super advantage?
And it's not an attack or a saving throw, so Bless would not be of help.
It is not an attack or a saving throw.
How vigorously are you reattaching things?
Are we not saving this man from death?
You're not there, bro. Well, I said we'll get to you. We'll get to you.
All right. So then let's first make an attempt to attach the head back to the spine.
Okay. So, we're going through this step by step in the order in which you presented.
Yep.
So the first thing you're doing.
Yeah. First thing I did already was I cleaned both wounds with prestidigitation.
What skill would you like to use to do that?
That one I'm not sure, because that's just something that prestidigitation does. It allows you to just clean something.
Yes, but I'm requiring a skill check.
All right. So then let's say that I'll use perception for that.
You're going to use perception.
For this specific thing, yes.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Can I aid him with my medicine skill? Or is he already...
We will, if the two of you are going to be working on this together, then give me a medicine check, DC 10, to see if you assist him. And if you do successfully, then you can roll it with advantage.
And Brother Ike is assisting as well.
Yes, but right now there's only room for 2 at the table. So No super advantage. Okay, 19 medicine. Yes, so you get advantage. You get 15 on the perception check. You have successfully cleaned the head.
Hooray!
You feel confident that the head is clean enough for reattachment. You need to do the same with the neck now.
Okay, so let's do that. This time, of course, I'm going to have to use medicine. It's not what I want to use, but that's what I think is an appropriate thing for this.
For cleaning or for attaching?
For attaching.
No, you're not attaching right now. You're still cleaning.
Oh, this is for the other side.
Yes.
All right.
So you probably back to perception.
And then advantage.
Yep. All right. Good enough.
Okay.
And me assisting, would that have given advantage, or does it?
I need you to make an assistance check to see if that advantage actually works. Okay, you do not get advantage this time. He's marveling at the head, but you turn around. Your first roll was the 13. I'm going to accept that.
Okay.
DC was 10. That is successful. Now it's going to start getting progressively more difficult.
That makes sense.
Here's the deal.
Yep.
There's a certain number of successes I need you to make before you have so many failures.
Yep.
I'm not telling you what they are.
That's fair.
It's a lot.
Rufus will let us know.
I
Okay.
imagine.
You have a very, very, very narrow margin for error here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So
I'm making that clear because this is. It may be rules as written, but nobody said it had to be easy.
Nope. I understand.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, the DC increases steadily as we do this. Okay. Next step.
So next step is I need to make this initial reattachment. I need to make these two objects one object.
Okay. How are you going about doing that?
So I'm going to use mending with medicine this time. This is a wisdom-based skill, and because I have the owl's wisdom cast on me, I should have advantage on any skill check that uses wisdom.
Okay.
And then I have that 1d4 from guidance. Yes.
And Bardic Inspiration. Lauren, you cast Bardic Inspiration on Seneca? Okay, cool.
Is
So
Bardic Inspiration a cantrip, or is that a spell slot?
that is a special ability that she only has so many uses of per day. So that's guidance is a cantrip that you cast upon him. But
now that I'm a 5th level, I can get it back for after a short rest as well as a long rest.
Good call.
awesome. Okay. And just to put this out there, you're still well within your 10-day window. So if things go really sideways, y'all can,
Try again tomorrow.
yeah, you guys can like put a pause in it to reassess. Feld, give me a perception check with disadvantage. Lorenzo, give me a perception check.
Perception check. You doing something?
Yes.
15.
Nice.
Yikes.
Oh, holy shit, dude! Yeah, now that you're sitting, Shiva, your honor guard has ended. You are sitting basically like leaning over, trying not to fall asleep. Okay. Also, you find Birch's note, and you inform the group that he has gone off into the woods to meditate because Adam is celebrating his anniversary tonight. So, yep. Yep. he missed lightsaber night. I mean, it's all right. Anyway, back to you.
Time to solder the neck.
Yep. This is good for severing heads, but it's a good cauterized wound. It's a good clean cut. I'm just saying.
With a finesse attack.
Yes.
Reattach.
All right. So, next step.
Okay, so now we're going to go and do the attachment.
Yep. And you have guidance and you have Bardic Inspiration at your disposal.
All right, so rolling with advantage on medicine. Thank goodness for that. Somebody please roll that D4, I guess, for the first thing. This is 3. And then what do I get for guidance?
This is also a D4.
Oh, okay.
No. It's Bardic Inspiration is a D6.
D6, cool. I like it. So,
All right. So
18.
Yeah.
Nice.
okay. 18.
Tara Ferris is in the corner playing the theme song to the house.
Yeah. She's sitting there playing. What the hell's the name of the song? Teardrop by Massive Attack. Yeah. She's sitting there playing Teardrop on her lute.
Suicide is painless.
Yeah. So, oh God. So,
Wow.
yeah, the theme from MASH. All right, that's perfect. I love it. So your Kara's in the corner playing the theme from MASH, and you're just like, that's awful. And then you look down and realize that thankfully, because she helped you break your focus and you're reassessing, you realize you almost fucked up.
Yeah,
And
close.
thankfully, the both the inspiration and the Bardic Inspiration and the guidance were enough to get you over the hump. But yeah, you have a moment of like, okay. So you've managed to rejoin them into one object successfully.
Okay, now remind me how many times I get to try this with guidance and Bardic Inspiration. Is it just your next one? So it's one and done?
It's one and done.
Okay.
Now, guidance is a cantrip.
Okay.
Guidance is a cantrip. She's only got so many Bardic Inspirations, and this is a long procedure.
Yes. So here is my thought. And I'm going to discuss this with someone else. I can now, at this point, enlarge him so this becomes more obvious and it's easier for everyone to see. When that happens, everyone can cast Mending and attach their own part. We all have to do this all at the same time. The amount of time that I can keep him enlarged is roughly the same amount of time that it takes to be able to actually use this spell.
Father Ike turns and says, wouldn't it make more sense for someone else to cast the enlarge and maintain the concentration? Why does it have to be you? You're the one supervising this.
If there's someone else who is more trained in medicine than I, then my utility is best served with this. Now, that said, there's no reason why I can't continue to be of service while I concentrate on this.
So you're going to direct that?
It's merely a cantrip, yes.
Oh, I thought, but enlarge is...
Yes, but mending's a cantrip.
But mending is a cantrip, yes.
Yeah.
But you will be maintaining concentration on the enlarge.
Correct.
Can you cast a cantrip while you...
Yeah. You just can't cast another concentration spell.
Ah, yes. Good. You passed the test.
You are wise, Seneca.
Good. Yeah, the DM did not just forget all that stuff and you remind him.
Dude, if it makes you feel any better, the only reason I know any of this stuff is because I've had other players call me out on it so many times. I'm like, fine, I know the rules now. What do you want from me?
Well,
one can hold Shield of Faith and smile.
sometimes, sometimes I just like to test you guys. Yeah, that's
you did it.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, well then, so Father Ike looks around and looks at all the casters. You notice that you guys are short a couple of casters because Sir Alec and High Priestess Jenya have not arrived yet. Do you wish to proceed?
Perhaps I can attempt what I've done previously here now while we await them. That should give us another couple of minutes to bide our time. I can do this over and over again.
Do what over and over again?
Mend parts. It just becomes easier if he's enlarged.
Okay.
The more parts that we reattach, the less large parts there are to reattach.
Okay. So the next step is that you're casting enlarge.
Do I notice that Jenya and...
Your perception is through the fucking floor.
Yeah.
So no.
I'm talking to Helm.
You're now checking your eyelids for holes in the corner because you just you had no sleep the night before. You raided a vampire's den,
Did we rest before we did that?
I mean barely.
I thought we did a full rest before we raided the vampire's den. But okay.
Yeah, you had a rest before the vampires, and then you went and fought a fucking vampire who nearly killed you twice, and then you stayed up all night alone, sitting Shiva, honor guard, and had levels of exhaustion. So yeah, you blew your perception checks. So you are, like I said, you're sitting in the corner right now, mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted.
Humming to myself, whispering little prayers.
Yeah, you're basically sitting and meditating, and you're at the point now where you think you can see Helm in your mind's eye. Okay.
Excellent.
Yep. But and he sits and he says, "You are a very good paladin for standing Shiva over your friend." And yeah, what you doing, Joe?
I was trying to read this stuff. All the scribbling.
All the scribbles.
Someone did black font behind the other font to raise.
Oh, that's really, really impressive.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, Jesus, someone had a focus on this.
Yeah. No, I mean, we have to appreciate the art. Like, this is all going to go up. I'm going to do a graffiti gallery because we absolutely have to, because this is genius and it has to be appreciated. Why the hell? Okay, cool. I'll deal with that later.
Who is currently of the least service right now? Who is not immediately doing something?
Lorenzo.
Okay.
Well, because he's not conscious. He's asleep.
Exactly, Anton. I'm a good dragonborn. Yes, I am.
Yeah, who's a good person?
Yeah. Can you fetch the priestess and Sir Alec while we attempt this next step?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right.
I
Okay.
guess we have this room. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So while that happens, while he is fetching the two of them, I'm going to attach some of the fibers in the neck while I'm waiting, using the exact
so
same technique that I've done.
you haven't successfully enlarged the body. Yes.
I've not yet done that.
So you're going to start mending before you enlarge the body.
Correct.
Give me a wisdom check.
I will. And the good news is that I have advantage on it because I have Eagle's Wisdom or whatever it's called.
Owl's Wisdom. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay. You feel confident enough right now that you think you can freehand this basically without the enlarge. So with that, give me. Actually, I'm going to rule that as a success on that. So yeah, you successfully start the reattachment process.
Okay. That will take another minute.
Mm-hmm.
Has Lorenzo and our other two people that were missing returned yet?
Investigation check, please.
Investigation. Clearly my best skill.
No luck. You have not managed to locate them. You head back towards the galley, and there's no sign of them.
Nope, they're not by the bar with all the food. I'll look some more.
Yeah. All right. Time goes by.
These guys.
Father Ike looks at you and says, "We should proceed. I think we have the manpower necessary to complete this operation here. We should proceed."
At your expertise. All right, let's go ahead and do this thing.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
All righty then. So glad I have a +6 in that.
Okay.
Forget.
So you.
Guidance.
Oh, right.
Yep.
So. There you go.
19.
19.
Okay. You successfully enlarge the body, and you have it set up successfully in a way where you can get in there and really start doing some work. So, next is what are you attaching next?
In the discussion that I had with the blue, it's got to be some blood vessels and veins and arteries.
Okay. That's incredibly difficult, fine work.
Yep.
This is a very high DC.
Yeah, that's why I got to get it big.
Yep. How are you setting this?
Visible to the naked eye without enlarging.
What?
They're visible to the naked eye without enlarging. Just throwing it out
That's
there.
true. That's very true.
That's true. You're
But
also dealing
instead of
with
trying to put straws together, I'm trying to put hoses together now.
you're literally trying to seat straws together, not insert tab A into slot B here. So this is going to be tricky.
Just like holding on to it now.
Yeah, it's like you're putting the two broken pieces, coupling them back together, and hoping the super glue holds is what you're doing right now. So with that, how are you setting this roll up?
Well, same deal. I'm going to use medicine again because that's the appropriate skill check for this, even though I don't want it to be. I will mend it. I will still have my guidance, and I'm not going to turn down more Bardic Inspiration if you want to give it, Tara.
Tara, do you want to give Bardic Inspiration again? I'm guessing.
Is there? So I only have 2 before a short rest. So is there a more opportune time, or is this when you're really going to need it?
There are 2 incredible. There are 2 very hard skill checks. Mm-hmm. This is the first of them.
So it could go either way.
All right.
And I still have inspiration. So
Yeah, you will. I mean, you'll have inspiration. Would you like to get a medicine check from someone for advantage? Another investigation, please.
For me? Oh.
Yep. Con save.
I still have advantage from the owl's wisdom,
Nope.
right?
Oh no!
Yeah.
So getting
Getting that would actually be
Oh my god!
wow. You're fast asleep.
What was Lorenzo?
Lorenzo cricket, man.
I'm eating at the craft services table.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Lorenzo decided to stop and have more breakfast. Is what he's doing. He has not managed to.
I
locate.
didn't fall asleep. I'm communing with Helm.
Yes.
You left it all on the field. That's what I'm saying.
You are communing with him so hard you're snoring. So you guys hear a very gentle like, or however Dragonborns do it. But yeah, it sounds like a little hiss, and there's just like a little puff of smoke out of his nostrils as he as he falls asleep, and he goes,
Gentle locomotion.
yeah, exactly.
Great second.
Okay. So yeah, no need for advantage from him at this point because the owl's wisdom will give it to you. All right. Let's get that medicine check.
Okay. That's
Okay.
14, 15.
So 15.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an insight check.
That's one more time.
Insight check, please.
Copy that.
So there's no Bardic Inspiration on this one?
No.
No, what's fun is that insight is also wisdom.
You don't have proficiency in insight? No, apparently not. It's
No,
just-
I do have proficiency.
Okay, good. So,
Oh, and also because it's a skill check.
oh yeah, so you get it.
17.
No. Well, you don't get the guidance on that.
I don't.
No, because this is you. This is you passively perceiving your work. Is the way I'm doing this. You're so focused on it that I'm giving you a skill check as opposed to passive insight.
Copy that.
Okay, but you're so engrossed in this. The 15 was good enough for you to realize that you cross-threaded some of the veins.
Okay.
So that was one failed check.
Yeah. So how are you planning to balance the body's humors?
Yeah, I told them that's next.
There's too much phlegm. That's the problem.
Yeah.
This is this very modern joke about phlegm, one of the humors of the body.
I
Diplomatic.
I sincerely appreciate the reference.
Yeah.
I sincerely
Some
appreciate the
old
reference.
school alchemical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you realize that you screwed up.
Mhm.
You've got an opportunity to fix it.
Okay. All right. Do I have to cut them first?
Yes.
All right. Well, then I'm going to do that.
Give me a medicine check to cut.
2.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah. With that, you actually undo one of your successes.
Oh, great. That's super good.
Or would you be able to use inspiration?
Yeah.
You want to use inspiration on that?
Yeah, I do.
And,
Okay.
and even though I'm asleep, can I grant inspiration into this? I mean,
The inspiration is a player traded thing, not a character traded
Yeah.
thing. So,
I use my inspiration.
Yeah, I'll leave my
Okay.
inspiration.
well, how about this? You burn your inspiration point, and then he gives you his.
All right.
Okay, because they're like tokens. They're tradable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. That is it. Yeah. Okay.
So
Thank you for that.
Not only did you save the not only did you save yourself from ruining that success,
Mhm.
I'm giving you another success.
Yes.
Okay. So that nat 20 that does that. All
Thank
right.
you,
So yeah,
Phil.
you actually go. Oh wait, hold on a second. Huh? What? And you have it all locked in.
All right.
All right. Chains are attached.
Yeah.
What's next?
Okay. We've done the vasculature. We've done the bones. We've done the spinal fibers.
Yeah, no. You have reattached the spine.
Yeah.
You have not done the nerves.
The nerves, of course. We don't want him to be
This is
quadriplegic,
this is the other very hard skill check.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Bardic Inspiration.
if the bard wants to help stack the odds, this is the time to do it.
Well, if you took that second Bardic Inspiration, I need a nap first.
Okay, well, so she gave you inspiration on the last one. So
I did not.
You
roll
did
the
not
D4
actually
for
roll
that.
the die, so you
Yeah.
still have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then you can use it. Yeah.
Cool. All right. You have advantage. You have Bardic Inspiration. You have guidance. You have a DC of 25.
All right.
Big money, no whammy.
What was the first one? Because I can't actually see it while I roll.
6.
6.
Oh my gosh, you kidding me?
12.
All right.
12. All right.
Even, I'm going to point this out.
Yep.
Even if you burn both of those right now,
Mhm.
you can't get high enough to succeed.
Yep. That's
You
why I
realize
gotta
that
roll
you
my
have fucked this
inspiration.
one up.
Yeah.
Don't. So you want to burn your other inspiration point right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Okay. So give me
You
an
only get one the inspiration. You don't get a reroll of both.
That's a good question. Do I get a reroll of both?
I'm ruling you only get to reroll one.
All right.
Anybody else have inspiration?
Inspiration.
I used mine.
I used mine last
Technically,
time.
I do,
You're not there.
but I'm not.
Well, it's a player traded thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
If you want to use mine, go ahead.
I would love
Yes!
to use your
All right.
inspiration.
There you go.
And if the chat would like to award inspiration,
Yes.
you know,
There we
18.
go.
Okay. All right.
okay, 18 to start.
Yeah.
Any of our loyal watchers?
D64, D64.
Anton, Adam,
You ever enjoy a piece of bacon?
inspiration to
All we
everyone?
need is 7 more points.
Okay.
I know you all
You
love
need,
bacon.
you need 7, and you got a D6 and a
Different
D4 to get there.
varieties.
All right, that's 3.
All right.
That's 4. You need a 4 or
It's got
higher.
a 50% chance.
50% chance of working on this. Big money.
No.
Oh.
Ah.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, but I've got the eagle thing, so I can
Yep.
got that.
All right. You realize that once again there's a problem.
Okay.
That you feel like you did a pretty good job, but you are not confident in this.
Yeah.
This is the incredibly difficult part.
Yeah.
So I will give you the opportunity to take another stab at it. Now though you're down Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
So this is where we take a short rest and see where High Priestess and Sir Alec and let our bard rest.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best course of action because even at the absolute best, I cannot hit that DC.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 10.
Okay.
And when we come back from 10, you guys will have completed a short rest.
All right.
Whew.
All right. We'll be back in 10.
Turned into a 1-hour medical drama. ER. The Brute Squad.
Just remember, just like Dr. House always said, everybody lies.
It's never lupus.
What's that?
It's never lupus.
Yeah, it's never lupus. Also that.
This isn't his head. It's a mimic. Son of a bitch.
All right.
Use the mimic on the hand.
The mic is hot. Feel free to hang out.
Dude, I don't know why I'm nervous. Like, it doesn't, like I can't do anything. I'm just rolling dice.
Yeah, but
There's nothing I can say or do right now that's gonna fix it better than what it is.
there's
right
like
now.
some stakes here, y'all. I like it. There's
The life of a pointless little peon is at stake. Bacon.
oh,
Bacon for a bunch of people at church.
I just want to point out, he was like, not the seneschal, what would basically be, he's like the,
Major Domo.
of the,
Yeah.
You know what, he's got a specialty that's big, this is, how dare you, son?
Go back to sleep.
You know what, so I read that, so is he trained as a cleric, or as a fighter, or as what?
He's got levels of cleric.
Yeah, he's a cleric. No healing for Brick!
So he technically has he's technically a level 2 cleric, or he was during the first chapter. And the way this works up is that the NPCs level up at your level -1. So I'm deciding right now if we're going to go sidekick rules. If we succeed with this, if we go sidekick rules, I'm deciding whether he's going to go take the generic spellcaster or if I'm going to level him as a full cleric. I'm thinking just for simplicity's sake, full cleric, just because he's already got PC levels. Yeah. And technically sidekick rules aren't bad for spellcasters. They just typically start with like they just typically assume like, oh, this was a monster with a CR of less than 1, right? And now we're giving them character levels, quote unquote. But so in this case, what we're going to wind up doing is just I'll continue leveling him as a PC like most of the other NPCs in this mod. So
yeah, because I mean I figured that basically the path of him is to get him on his feet and get him his confidence, and then
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I know. I see you. I see you assembling an army in front of me, acting like I don't see you with a war donkey, and now you have a squire. Like I see what's up. Yeah. Oh, he's blushing because he knows I called him.
It's not. No, it's the case of seeing the greatness in everything. It's the paladin who's basically like. Everyone's like, man, this is a problem. Why
You're
doesn't anyone
oath
do
of
it?
vengeance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, vengeance doesn't mean that it's all at the edge of a sword. It's basically, part of all these, you go on a path of vengeance to avenge something that is beautiful that has been attacked. If you don't see the beauty, there's no outrage to avenge it.
I need you to write an in-character book of philosophy at this point, because this is, like the Tao of Feldricken.
10 out of 10 would read.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 would review on Amazon.
It's that if you don't love anything, why are you going to fight for it? But this is the whole aspect of the Spartans and why they love what they love. And we're just like, let's crush them. We're like, nah. Yeah.
Yeah, put your fucking glasses on.
It's inspiration token. You got to bring that in.
Yes.
Yep. Nat with the save.
Yeah.
That's because Natalie's the best.
Yeah.
Tara,
Is it bad that I'm sitting here pointing out my?
do you have mending?
You're pointing out what?
Hunter levels.
Darn.
No.
Yeah. Unfortunately, cards are not super heavy
Absolutely.
We could do
when healing. Like I don't get healing word. Like that wasn't even an option for me.
Dang it.
Oh.
I got something for you. Don't worry.
Because I'm trying to think, the only way to do this better than what we're doing right now is if somebody who has both mending and
you're going to be
trained in
you're going to be a
medicine
literal
skill.
Gloomstalker,
Because
invisible
I'm not.
with dark vision. Yeah, a natural advantage in all stealth checks.
Wait a minute.
Where'd he go? Yeah.
What's that thing that my
Fucking touch me.
There he is.
my player uses?
And he's gone again. God damn it. What?
I've been looking at all the things like for rolling for damage, just be like, and there's all the dice.
And exploding dice. Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to use the facilities briefly.
Let's see.
Food. Dungeon Master has to go see a man about a magic staff.
Oh, I could get healing word, but it would only be level 1.
And it's Aquabotto, so I'll use the other one, the secret bathroom that nobody knows about.
What? It's called outside nature. Man's bathroom.
I was trying to hysterically not laugh at this guy. Fell asleep on the beach with his mask on.
There's a cleric spell that allows you to be trained in a skill automatically, and I can't think of what it's called. What is that ability?
Anyone need snackies?
I do.
Cool.
What did you find?
The little hopefully these aren't too good.
Grab one of these things.
Yeah.
Randomly select.
I would check the
Great,
expiration.
randomly
date.
select something. Well, I'll take the
Nice
dog.
sweet chili. Got some Cheez-Its.
They're sealed.
May 2022.
You'll be fine.
You want Cheez-Its?
I mean, I had some Doritos the other day from 2019 that tasted like
Maybe
tortilla
snacks?
chips.
What are chips deluxe? They look like
They're like
peppers.
chips, but fancier.
Chips deluxe.
Am I reading?
Little cookies.
Someone failed on the label.
Peanut crackers are great. What's different? They feel good.
Oh, that's right. Lexi wanted to know if you're doing the Wonderful Life again this year.
That is a Jen question.
Okay.
I am. I'm in favor. I'm in favor of doing both Die Hard and Wonderful Life again. Jen is the one who makes that decision. She's the AD. But
I just talked about the other day. Like,
yeah.
are they doing that again? I'm like, I don't know.
When would Die Hard be happening?
well, we would throw them up in rep in December, and we got to figure out. The problem is that when I let Theater Unleashed use this space for free, I go hungry, like literally. So I can't like let TU have too many free shows in here. So they're going to pay us for Fringe this year. And
Do you not have the space above the church anymore, or
what's that?
the space above the church?
No, we don't. We don't. We got Crown City got kicked out of there, and they kicked us with them. We were like, we could manage this for you. Turned out they had another company that was coming in that they were charging double, and the new company is like, yeah, we'll do that because they've
Are they
got
still
like,
there?
yeah, they are. To my knowledge, they still are. And because they got big money behind them, so they were able to pay double what we were paying. So the church said, oh yeah, they found a loophole in the lease, and they're like, GTFO, and we were like, okay. So that is what it is.
Healing word, level 1 bard spell, and mass healing word.
But,
yeah,
Wonderful Life, yeah, I'll talk with Jen about that. And we also, I'm trying to pitch her on this, but I might see if there's another company willing to produce it. But there's, I'm talking to Jen about possibly doing an open-ended run of Super Sidekick in the fall and into the winter, and just being like, run it Saturday and Sunday mornings, and just be like, hey, family-friendly entertainment that's relatively inexpensive, and both Lexi and Ben, I think, are the perfect age for that. I think they'd have a
It was one of those things where like I remember it's like
No, I really appreciate the fact that she asked. I'm very flattered by that. So I really.
Anton's giving the rundown, saying he's a dragonborn paladin who tries to save everyone, and he's a cat person wizard pioneering a new field of necro-restorative surgery. Can he repair the bacon maker before Brick bashes in the bonnet of this beatific body? This week on Only Brutes Anatomy.
Hey, Anton, that's.
Oh, that's amazing, Anton. Bravo.
Yeah, bravo, sir. Bravo. Anton, I'm giving you inspiration. All right?
He's like, MFR, I finished all of the fellowships. I'll take it.
Yep, he's good. Yeah. Well, and congrats on getting your guys' fellowship applications in. I know how big that is. So that's a huge freaking deal. Nothing like working in the industry right now, right? All right, let's go on ahead and bring it on back. I think it's been about 10 minutes.
We all got a round of inspiration.
Yes. Wait, we all get a round of inspiration?
These are guaranteed
That's
fresh
not
until 2019.
Nah.
Sending inspiration to all.
These are actually remarkably not bad for being 2 years past their date.
All right.
Are they 2 years old?
These ones are. I don't know.
Yeah, so I need con saves from anybody who's eating right now. Anything that's from 2019.
Mine is from 2022.
You're good.
Hey. What's the expiration date?
5th of November, 2019.
Good night, Anton.
Good night, Anton. Thank you, buddy.
Good night, Anton.
Yeah, bravo, sir. Bravo. Well said. All right.
2014, that's just a suggestion.
Really? 2014 on these?
Is that really what it is?
Not bad.
No, it's 2017.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that's so much
So
better.
he's only 4 years old.
Okay. So it's a DC 15 con save. All right. Okay. let's go. Lauren will be back in a second. She's having some computer trouble, so
We're no
she's.
stranger to impossible rolls right now.
Yep. So you've taken a break. You've reassessed your plan. You actually took the hour and discussed things in depth with Father Ike and with the representatives of the Blue Crater. The rep from Blue Crater at one point was like, "Can't we just turn him into a chamber pot?" I mean, like, come on, let's do what we're good at here. You know, high or low,
There you
Nate?
go.
Me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Feld, they wake you up as they decide to take a break. What would you like to do?
Do I notice that Sir Alec and High Priestess Virginia are not there? And they said
Give me a perception check on that.
Cannot think of what that is called.
8? Yeah, you don't notice. You're having a tough time right now. With that level of exhaustion, you actually get disadvantage on your ability checks.
Seth, the spell you're looking for, the Francis skill, it's called Skillshare.com. You can get a free trial. Use the code only brutes.
I can't believe that we're not
You get a
sponsored by
7-day free
Skillshare
trial.
yet. Hey, Skillshare, this is like the perfect opportunity for a tie-in. Let's talk. Have my people call your people. Have your people call my people. We're gonna work this out. All right.
Am I still looking for various people?
No, you have decided to sit and have more breakfast.
Just eat.
Yeah. So, you guys all head out to take a break and head back into the galley and find Lorenzo having second breakfast.
Is someone left with Brother Rufus?
Um,
How old?
not yet. No.
I would say Brother Rufus.
Okay, you're gonna say I need a con save.
Nat 1, baby. Nat 1.
How dare you, sir?
I just want you to get rest. I'm concerned about you.
13.
Okay, you actually do manage to slap yourself awake. Yeah, you slap yourself awake, and you're like you're bound and determined now to stick with it. So, let's go over to Brick real quick. Hey, Brick, give me a con save.
Bam.
Wow.
Party.
Give me a survival check.
What are you doing?
Well, come for your second set, isn't it? Strength and con.
What are my big stats? My big stats are no strength and then charisma. Will it tell me?
Okay,
Anyway.
check your whispers.
Yep. Fuck.
Yep, we'll deal with that later.
All right.
Yep.
Imagine some task reels picked you up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's all right.
Yep.
Never gonna
Don't worry. I'm not gonna pull a brick on you in terms of giving you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you
That's because
down.
I'm contributing. I'm doing more than making bacon.
Damn.
Depends on whose perspective. Now you and Birch would be like.
I mean, I suppose if
Making
goblin
bacon?
could be
No, we are bringing home the bacon.
goblin
sir.
belly. I mean, it could be bacon like. I don't know. How hungry am I?
It's not technically cannibalism.
Narrator. He was not that hungry.
So we just need to get you some of that enchanted armor for your rage, where you just like basically pop it
Yep.
off when you rage.
Okay.
Ah.
I'm gonna try to find my way back to the church.
Keep type. Put it in the whispers.
Okay.
Yeah, whisper.
Okay, yeah, no worries, no worries.
Whisper to GM, and I'll just cool. Yeah, so you guys find Lorenzo hanging out, having second breakfast.
Is it done yet?
How translucent is Lorenzo at this point?
I mean, his clothes aren't, but he's actually held steadily. He's at about a 66% opacity.
There we go.
Huh?
I was gonna say 60. I know it went down.
Yeah, no, 66. Okay. Yeah, you guys sit, you have your conversation. You have not located High Priestess Jenya or Sir Alec. Give me a higher low.
Low.
And as you sit and you wait for about an hour, they're gone. You don't. They don't seem to. Do you do any looking for them or anything during this time?
No, I need to regroup. I will quell my disappointment in them and focus on the people that we do have.
Okay. Lorenzo, give me a higher low.
Low.
Cool. All right. As you stretch and take a cup of coffee and you go out into the hallway, you look and you see High Priestess Jania looking rather flustered, approaching towards you.
Oh.
You know, back towards you.
I'll let her know. They're looking for you in there. I think I started without you.
Thank you. Could I see you in private?
Okay, I'm useless for this, for sure.
No, not. This is not. This is an unrelated issue.
Okay.
You.
Oh, one of those visits.
No. I will not pay the premium subscription. No.
Some of the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
I need to speak with you and your team, and I realize that the rest of them are rather busy at the moment, but there is a situation brewing that I believe only Sir Feldrican and the rest of you are properly suited to address. And I cannot let the rest of the church find out about this at this time. So could
Down low, okay.
I trust your discretion?
Absolutely.
Make a deception check.
Somehow the rest of the team never finds out about it.
Yeah, good enough. Okay, cool. I'm going to handle that. All right. Very well.
Is this why you're late? Because they've been looking for you for a while now.
Yes. The High Priest has gone missing.
Oh, okay.
We'll deal with that. So, and
Is going missing?
the High Priest has gone missing. Yeah, she is only acting High Priestess.
Right. He's off to get the water wands.
He's off to get the water wands. So,
Can I still go looking for other people as well?
who would you like to go looking for?
The other person who I noticed was missing.
Oh, so you noticed that Brick was missing.
Yes.
Yeah, if you'd like to go hunting for Brick, go on ahead and.
I'm out here looking for people, and I'm not going back in that room where they'll do medical drama stuff.
Yeah.
Medical?
Where would you like to look?
Let's see. Do I know where he went?
No,
Did you say where you're going? It's like, I don't know where he went.
he did not leave any indicator as to where he was.
I assume he's outside this. Wherever.
Well, first place you could check is his room, and
Yeah.
his quarters are empty. And the bed clearly was made with military precision, and it looks like it has not been slept in.
Oh, so we've been down for a bit. So I'm going to go look outside this building, probably places you go at night, bars.
It's the usual haunts.
Give me an insight check.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So you wind up going to his previous workplace. You go to the Drunken Morkoth, and the bartender's like, "I haven't seen him in days." So that's your first. Give me an investigation check.
all these things I'm not good at. Except for investigation. I'm excellent at.
You don't say. I know
You haven't seen them.
The,
I noticed
I got that mug over there. So you use has dust on it. Therefore, sure look the shit out of it.
High or low?
Hi.
High or low?
Hi.
You remember that he had that he would go wandering about the docks. So you start heading down towards the center of the crater. You stumble across a crowd and a couple of guardsmen, and they are around a couple of bodies. They're standing around a couple of bodies. Give me a perception check. And you notice that it's bodies because you hear like people chattering as they're talking about this. Oh, with your fucking perception. Jesus Christ, with a 22. Okay, here's what you find.
Perception, I'm good at.
Yeah, perception. You're like fucking. Yeah, I got it. All right. You hear the whispers and the shock and the horror before you actually get up there. So you already have a general idea of what it is that you're looking at, or what you're ready to see, but nothing prepares you for the sight of two individuals in black leather. The faces look like they used to have Harlequin paint on them. The bodies are literally ripped apart and partially melted with acid.
Interesting.
Up top.
Give me a
Unless they just wanted to.
give me a wisdom check. What's better for you, wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom, actually.
Okay, cool. Street smart instead of book smart. She came in on people in black leather. Oh God! All right. You're looking at these bodies. No weapon did this. They were ripped apart by bare hands.
Oh yeah, I put that together.
Yeah. Yeah, but nobody's putting these guys back together. No, they are
all the king's horses and all the king's.
They
Guys, these were people too, guys.
One's face is half melted, brain exposed in the sun and already like rotting away. The other one looks like it had its throat ripped out completely and then was eviscerated, like someone punched through it and then ripped the stomach cavity out. They are the bodies were absolutely savaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
is there like a blood trail leading in a particular direction that I think that someone went in?
Did you get bit? You didn't get bit, did you?
From what?
so Brick. So perception check, please. Okay. You, as you awaken and behold yourself, you hear, coming from the street, you hear a commotion.
And I'm covered in blood, broken armor, no idea what's going on.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna move deeper into the alleyway, away from the noise.
Give me a stealth check.
Interesting. Why is there a D there?
Disadvantage. But you
But I'm
have
not wearing plate anymore.
you have no penalty
Change.
right now. No, you were wearing plate last night.
No, I changed it to change.
No, you did not. I am
Okay. All right,
DM.
all right.
This is
Okay.
character specific for a reason.
Okay.
Okay. So I can't get.
Well, I guess if it's built as a D, it's gonna automatically give.
Well,
me
then
disadvantage.
just we'll
Find out.
we'll take
Take the high.
we'll take the first roll. There we go. Now Lauren's back in. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to say that.
I make a lot of noise.
Yeah. But so you are looking about and you do see what looks to be a fine blood splatter, like a handprint on a wall that no one else has noticed yet, that leads down an alleyway.
I will follow that.
Okay.
After watching the old guy scream, "Oh my God!" while the new guy's kicking his guts out.
Basically.
Over the border.
Yeah. Like it looks like fucking Jack the Ripper up in here. All right.
That was Tommy Boy, but sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, old guy and new guy. Yes, that is also happening at the moment. You look down you come around the corner and look down the alleyway and you see Brick most of the way down the alley thinking that he's hiding But he's kind of like just hunched over next to a crate. He is bloody. His armor is piecemeal, ruined in most places, and parts of it are missing. You actually found bent, rent parts of it scattered amongst the corpses. And he's covered in blood, and you realize pretty quickly it's not his.
Yeah, I'll be halfway down the alley, like, a good 20 feet or so.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hey, buddy, you had it night, didn't you?
I have no idea what happened.
Give me a wisdom check.
Oh, just basic.
Okay. Are those lightsabers? Yep, those are lightsabers. Lightsaber tree. Okay. Love it. Love it.
All right, cool. All right, so yeah, I'll let you guys have this conversation.
Don't know. Went out to the bar, stopped by and saw my friends down at the dock, smoked a little.
I don't know what you were smoking, but did you see what you did out there?
No.
Okay, great. Let's go in the other direction. Real quick.
Okay.
He is very obvious. If he goes out, he's going to be noticed very quickly. He's dazed. You have your wits about you.
Yeah, but I'm not all there.
I mean, you're God, fuck you. Rocks fall.
It took me a second. I was like,
No, okay. You know what? Thanks. I hate it. Have inspiration. Fuck you. All right.
I had it.
All right. Well, then he gets inspiration. So.
hey.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to sneak you out of here somehow. There's people everywhere, and they're gonna know what you destroyed 2 people out there.
I don't remember any of that.
They're not gonna care if you remember or not. So we have to get out of here discreetly. Is there anything else in this alley? Like,
Is there?
Give me an investigation check.
Cloth or something I can.
investigation,
Water,
perception.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check. Both of you.
11.
2.
Yeah, Brick is standing there like, and you actually do find what looks to be a couple of sacks, like trash sacks, but they could at least cover him up, and you can make him look. You think that you might be able to disguise him like a homeless person, maybe.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do: strip off all your clothes. I don't think we're stuck on it. Then we're gonna put them in one of these sacks. Then you're gonna wear the other one, and we're gonna go this way.
You want me to wear a sack?
Or you could be murdered by the guards. Or actually not murdered, prosecuted.
Yeah, no, we lost Lauren. We'll have to let her back in.
Give me the sack.
I'll give you both sacks.
Yeah.
Wipe off the blood. Ugh.
There's one thing.
All right, Lauren's having some connectivity issues, but
Got little brains there.
I look like an idiot.
But you know what, Brick? There's one thing we can all agree on, and that's that you've got a huge sack.
Dragonborn.
only brutes.
Brutes.com.
Yeah. A rock falls on Seneca.
Oh, it's a never.
Yeah.
During surgery, oh god.
Yeah.
Punishment.
Take 4 points of punishment. Okay. So give me a deception check for the disguise, just to see how well
I gotta have this. I don't know if that works enough. I have disguise kit
You have disguise kit?
and I'm proficient with it.
Okay,
But it's Lorenzo's. I think that was meant for Lorenzo, not me.
well, you know what? You're the one who's got to wear it. So
Alright.
you're trying to, play like you're not the Dragonborn, one of only 2 Dragonborns in the whole city.
Like I look like Drakthar.
Yeah. You're trying to disguise yourself to look like, the kind of homeless person that nobody wants to be looking at.
Fair enough.
And you give me a disguise kit check. So that should be just D20 plus your proficiency, I think. But you should just be able to.
Proficiency? Okay.
Yeah.
That's D27.
All right.
Holy, so much
So you
work
put
right
a
there.
pair of glasses with the mustache and big nose on the Dragonborn.
Give me a little spit curl.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
non-existent hair.
No one will know.
Put on a wig. Makes a wig out of straw.
Yeah. Yeah. So proficiency with this kit, proficiency bonus to any ability checks you made to create a visual disguise. So you can, So it
Not much I can do.
not much you could do.
Yeah.
You're working with somebody who's a completely different species. Your kit is mostly suited for you. So yeah, you basically put the glasses with the nose and the whatever
Yeah.
on his face. Okay. And we'll talk about how you guys get yourselves back to the church
Hopefully.
in a little bit. It's going to require. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. You can either try and sneak your way in broad daylight, in which case it'll be pretty conspicuous, or you guys can try to be, hide in plain sight and be so conspicuous that everybody wants to ignore you.
Is there a sewer system in the city?
That's what I was wondering. If we go either go up across roofs or underground. Because I know there's underground stuff here, but I'm not sure.
I feel like
There's not a sewer.
Yeah.
You know that there's plenty of stuff that runs underground around here, but there's not a sewer. Neither of you would know of any underground entrances into the church, but you know a couple of places where you can hide.
Look, maybe hiding would be the best option here.
Where do you guys want to hide? Yeah, you think that the guard is obviously guarding the bathhouse, which is also all the way around the crater from here.
Yeah.
But you know what is close by? Oh no, that's down in the south end too. Next to the Blue Crater Academy, it's Keegan's shop. So Zatarun is.
That's what I was thinking. She was like, "Hey, let us in."
Give me a wisdom check. 15. And okay.
They got a safe house around here or something.
Are we in your skies?
Hi, hello.
Hi.
You are not near skies. So I would need 3 stealth checks.
From both of us or just me?
Just you. Now, I will say that you guys can either use stealth or perform to get yourselves there.
I don't know. Which one do you feel like you would?
Oh, I'm going to be much better with performance. I got disadvantage on stealth.
No, not anymore.
Okay, well,
your armor is your plate is ruined, so
Okay.
that
Well,
it no longer bestows disadvantage.
Well, I mean, I'm still good with performance, so.
Okay.
Okay. This is number 4. Let's crack open number 5.
Goodness.
Jeez.
Woo! It's a party.
Someone's kidding me.
I'm just fine to drive, Ma. Shut the. Yeah.
Someone's kidneys are having fun tonight.
Don't even. I did my. I've got this super ketone test that I do, and most of the time I do it, and it also measures my hydration level, my kidney function, and all this other stuff. And did it today, and it wasn't even like you're dehydrated. It's like your body is low on fluids. I'm like, okay.
Turns out that chainmail is also heavy armor. That's why it's still there.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to go down to like an AC 14. Ooh. All right, performance, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have to do 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go sauntering through the streets asking people for money. Oh, get a clipboard and ask for their signatures for a petition. No one will
Oh no!
Would you like to use inspiration?
Where I was going to ask if you were joking about it if the inspiration went to me.
No, you have inspiration.
Yeah, let's.
And then you have a point of inspiration.
I'll still screw up one of those 3.
Oh, look at that! I was pretty much the same as you.
No, only one of you guys needs to make the check.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're both in on this act together. So
Okay.
I mean, I'll do it because.
yeah, you burn your inspiration, and
Am
then
I re-rolling all 3 or just one?
Just one.
Okay.
and then if Nate wants to give up his inspiration,
Sure.
we're gonna get back to you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
All right, click on it.
But this moment is taking on a life
There
of
we
its own.
go. All right.
Make it
All
happen.
right.
An 18, a 14, and a 4.
Do it again because I used mine.
Okay. An 18, a 14, and
An 18.
an 18.
18, 14, 18.
What's your dex on?
Okay.
+2.
I'm doing scale mail or breastplate. Scale mail, 60.
Yeah.
So yeah, you with the 18, you're kind of stumbling down the street, and you get a couple of sidelong glances and stuff like that. DC was 15. You've burned your inspirations. You've got a bloody dragonborn trying to stumble down the street wearing trash bags. Okay, so this is not inconspicuous. You do have a couple of coming from the direction that you guys are going, not from the direction behind you. Coming from where you're going, you see a pair of guardsmen come around the corner, and they spot you, and they kind of look at each other. Perception check, please.
Oh, jeez. 10.
Yeah. Neither of them are your boy.
Okay.
You guys, they kind of like come up to you. Really? Okay. Excuse me there, friends. Are you all right?
Do you have any money to help poor unfortunate people who could look like this?
Deception check with advantage, please, because what the fuck was that? All right, yeah.
It looks like Elisa gave inspiration for everyone who spent.
21.
Oh, nice.
Seems okay with burning two. Seth, we've talked about you being on your wife's YouTube account during the game. Elisa, verify that it's you by saying something embarrassing about Seth in the chat. So
You have a long list to draw from.
How dare you, sir? Seth Tygerson is a saint.
They go, yeah, you know what? Never mind.
You can tell.
All right, yeah, that
His hands were not on the keyboard. His hands were not on the keyboard.
I can verify. That's fine. All right, I love it. Cool. Yeah, with that they go. Right. Okay. Just clear out of the streets. Just go. All right, let's keep going. Cool. And then you guys, you managed to get to outside Keegan's. You see a guard on duty. They've clearly scaled back a little bit because of the
Everything else.
Everything.
well, not just because of everything else, but because of the number of guards that have just been straight up slaughtered over the past week. So they've scaled things back a little bit. Perception check.
Come on, Lorenzo.
Go.
It's your boy.
It's your boy!
Yeah. So he sees you approaching and is kind of like,
I'd be like, just turn around, walk over there.
and you guys ensconce yourselves comfortably into Keegan's shop. Okay. We'll And the door closes. And give me one more perception real quick.
This one's be more than before. Nice.
All right.
Wow.
So as you you're sitting there and you're about to go back outside. You get him all set up. You're about to go back outside, and you hear, "What? Ho, ho! Hey, guardsman, have you seen two wretched-looking, pathetic creatures wandering down the street here?" And he kind of gives like a, you recognize these as the voices of the guards that you just passed.
Okay.
No? Are you sure? Yeah?
Sure.
Look, we just found two bodies that were absolutely gutted down on the low streets down by the docks. We think those guys might have had something to do with it. So if you've seen them, you got to let us know. I don't know anything about anything. Well, that's obvious. All right, keep going. Keep looking. If you see them, don't engage with them. We've got to see these bodies, man. They ripped them apart. All right. You hear running going on, and they pass, and your boy comes in. He's like, "The fuck did you do?"
You know your old running pals of the last laugh?
I mean, they were never my pals. I don't know what you're talking about.
I hope not, because now they're
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stand.
To dance with a dragon.
He's like, okay, and closes the door slowly and just like sits. Y'all gonna be stuck there for a while. All right. Lorenzo.
Medical drama.
Lorenzo disappears, and you're like, we don't need him.
You're like, who cares?
Anyway.
Side business.
Wait, it's pardon me. My hair is out now, so yeah. I had long hair like that once.
Right, I'm doing like surgery, like hair's drop my hair down.
Yeah, but now we know.
For.
But now we know shit's serious because the hair is down. Okay, like
Yep.
this. It's like in pro wrestling when they take the singlet and they take it off the shoulders and they're like, power level 9,000. Like yeah.
I mean, isn't a cat's hair always down?
Yes, but not necessarily my me.
Oh. Yeah. Meow. All right.
In no Banian we trust.
Okay. So I'm ruling that if Tara can't get back on, she's going to bestow her Bardic Inspirations upon you as needed, as she's already agreed to do so.
Thanks, Sarah.
Love you, Lauren. Sorry you're having connection issues.
Very sorry. Would like for you to be here.
Yeah.
If I shout at the camera, maybe that means you can hear me better.
Well, we'll find out. Hopefully she'll be watching this later to find out how things went. Okay. So you head back in.
All right. We're going to have to resume from where we
They come back in after about an hour. You feel like you can ease your watch at this point.
I go back to my corner and sit down and
Con save.
$17.
Coffee's kicked in. You're feeling pretty good. You won't have to make another save for the rest of the day. But you will. Actually, technically, that's supposed to be a disadvantage. But I'm going to rule that you've had enough coffee. You've had enough coffee they could float your way down to find Bessie.
Only one day. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. They did worse to you at War College.
This is the battlefield, thank God.
Yep. It's boring though, so you don't have the adrenaline. That's the problem. Okay. All right. So.
Okay, so since we've gotten out of here for an hour, the first thing we need to do is cast Prestidigitation to make sure that the wound is clean again.
Give me an Arcana check.
All right, I will.
This is so cool. I now have everything aligned where it's around the table on the camera here. That's fun. I like that. Yeah, you prestidigitate and manage to clean and sterilize the areas again.
Great.
Not that you know what germs are.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm mostly just worried about like, ooh, well, there's like metal shavings from the knife that cut them in half. Those could still be in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so and in case you missed it, we have the enhanced ability that is going on as well.
Yep.
So that's back up. I have the ability.
How long does that Owl's Wisdom last?
It lasts an hour.
So you guys had to cast a new one.
Yes. Just now.
Copy that.
I'm also going to re-embiggen him right before I start this again to try and fix the problem that I caused last time.
Okay.
So I've got advantage from enhance ability. I've got him all big and ready to get repaired. I've got the wisdom of the people who are around me to try and help put all this back together. Bardic Inspiration,
Guidance.
and guidance.
Okay.
So
DC 25.
DC 25, untrained skill. Here we go.
Wait, you're untrained in medicine?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way I should have allowed you to do this.
Just makes it all the more amazing.
And well, and also that's part of why Brother Ike was supposed to be.
Brother, you are working with Brother Ike, and he's guiding you specifically in on this crazy plan. So he's like, yeah.
All right.
16.
So we're starting at 16, and I don't think that's good enough. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my inspiration that we got from that. Does anybody want to hook a brother up?
I spend mine.
Feld's inspiration. Anybody else want to hook a brother up?
I'll give you mine.
All right, great. Let's keep it going. 14, still not that good.
Sweet
All
baby
right.
Jesus.
Who else got inspiration? They want to throw at your boy.
Maybe you should have stayed there.
Did we all?
It's nerves, man.
Didn't we get it back? Didn't you two get it back?
They already used their shit to get the.
Right, but
We got
then
inspiration.
Elisa.
No, but we used that already.
That was
Never used
before
mine.
that. Then she gave it back and said inspiration for all.
Take my inspiration from
DMC.
afar.
Wow.
Elisa says I sent you one. Oh. Unless and that says hooking a brother up.
All right.
Love it.
Yeah, Nat's feeling a little unloved here. All right, cool. You know what? You still suck, dude. Like, you
Yeah,
suck.
I know. There we go.
Hey,
there's
all right.
one from someone. So either
Okay,
that's
so-
Rick's inspiration or the inspiration I just got.
Jesus, I can't believe I let you guys re-roll that many times. That should never fucking happen.
You're right. I'm glad you did it,
This is a
though.
spiritual experience that's going on for
Yep.
a lot
All right.
of people.
So, all right, DC 25. You got to get 8.
Nothing.
4.
All right.
We're back to 50-50.
Yes, we are.
50-50,
Come
baby.
on, man.
No!
By
That's
one.
a shame. Oh, it's too bad. All that work for nothing.
Does anybody have anything that can make this
wasted
happen?
Scroll,
I looked up, by the way,
a
the thing.
wasted soul, a wasted.
No one's
body.
blown the scroll yet, at least.
No one has. Yeah. I figured out what it is that my player always uses to become trained in a skill they're not trained in. It's their knowledge domain cleric channel divinity thing. And I was like, that's not helpful to me.
Father Ike,
Father Ike not have the ability to mend?
he's mending. He's mending. And you know what? He's going to say, just stop. Just stop. You're micromanaging. Just stop. And he sucks.
House he is not.
This is
Yeah.
where the house leaves the room and one of the underlings tries to do it
But
and
that's one
fucks
of
it
those
up.
things where if he has medicine, etc., we talked about it being a team effort, that if he has the higher stats, it would have been rolling over to him for that mend.
That is definitely
So,
true.
hold on 1 second, because he has stats.
Yeah, because the whole idea was he would hold on to enlarge if somebody had higher mend and medicine.
This asshole's telling me that he's
Which
all
apparently is
stats.
anybody.
Yeah, that's
He's not trying to, hot rod this surgery. He's
Yeah.
not coming and trying to behead a hospital and trying to get this guy alive.
yeah, that's it. I don't care how it gets done.
Why don't you have Brick come in and try it? I'm already covered with blood. It'll help.
Are
move
you
it
trained in
up.
medicine? Because if so, you're more qualified than me.
That's a great question.
Where did that
No, I'm not.
You need to have mending and be trained in medicine. That's it. That was only those two things.
Where did he go?
I'm just a +2.
If I can't figure out these nerves, it doesn't mean we can't bring him back. It just means you can't bring him back and have him walk.
Yeah, no, paraplegic. That's gonna be so heartwarming and such a great story.
Oh my God! All you guys, shut the hell up. All right.
Battle wheelchair.
He looks at you going like, "What are you studying at the Blue Crater Academy?"
War magic.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Out of my way! Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, Lauren's back. You know nothing of medicine at all.
I know what I have learned over the last.
Then let me do this. For the love of God and all things holy, let me do this. He is a what is the? He's going to be +2 plus the. I'm now converting to 5th edition on the fly. So screw you guys.
Turns into a latrine. I mean,
no, that's if it was Blue Crater.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Using my enlarge spell, can I offer the help action?
Yes, you can.
All right. So then he should have advantage on his ability to do this. I'm doing the best I can to try to save this.
Really?
Sometimes it's just not going to work out, but I'm going to try everything.
Yeah. Okay. Do you cast guidance?
Yes.
Give me a medicine check for help.
All right.
I might be better at doing medicine.
Be like, do an intelligence check to see if you should be helping.
You should help.
You know what? I'm not better at roll medicine. I like your
My ability to use it for you was to give you advantage, but it gave you advantage.
Absolutely. No. I'm saying, like, of the two of us in this moment, you've done everything you could do.
The next person, they're like, girl, that's not how I do it. Yeah. I just over here like, that's a bad idea.
Help me.
It's like a clown hospital.
What? Okay.
That's a real.
Elisa, your husband is something special. I'm just saying. All right. What the hell?
Okay, Greysoul.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Great.
I'd connect those other fibers.
Yeah.
If you didn't care what I have to say.
Well, so 22. Can you cast guidance on yourself?
I think I can touch myself. And
Only
solo
section.
All right.
Something else. One willing creature. Am I willing?
Are you?
Oh,
all right.
Out on onlybirds.com.
Roll it.
Rolling the guidance.
Oh, 23. And with the Bardic Inspiration, 25 on the dot. The nervous system is incredibly complicated.
Just like
Nerves to reattach
right now.
Now at this point comes the reattaching the trachea.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little simpler.
A little bit.
At this
One
point,
more-
it's like a drain pipe.
Yeah. One more failure though, and you guys are this will not be a successful operation.
Okay. Do you still have the spells to be able to launch this stuff back in? Because I know that enhance ability is now dropped on me if we cast it on our dude who just shoved me out of the way, Father Ike.
Well, Father Ike, but was arguing with you, and he just started fucking fixing things.
Oh, all right, great. Okay, cool. Then
So-
I guess we're still on. Everything's still going.
So
Everything's
yes,
great.
he's more just incredulous at the idea that you don't know any medicine whatsoever yet. You're the one supervising this thing. Like, he's just pulling your credentials, and you're like, what?
Well, it's hypothetical.
I went to night school.
He never claimed
Hey man,
that he was the
confidence.
head surgeon.
Competence is half the battle.
I just went in there and asked
So-
if he concurred over and over and over again until he did.
Yeah.
This is the plan.
So,
Whoever got the best skills,
but now
step up.
now Greysoul has taken over this.
All right.
While you're out here, it's like,
Greysoul, is this an intelligence check or a wisdom-based skill?
for medicine?
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Aha. Hey, you know what would be fun?
Oh boy.
You know what would be fun? If you attach his jugular to his to his windpipe, and when he comes back, he'll drown. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome.
No.
What do you mean it wouldn't be fun? It'd be amazing.
I mean, if I attached the windpipe to his anus.
Okay, what is with this guy?
That would be fun. We're not
Father Reich is suddenly like, what is with this guy?
It's not lupus.
We're rats, not werewolves.
Oh God! All right. At this point, Father Reich is like,
Peace out.
he's like, and the Blue Crater guys are like, we're going to talk about your student, your scholarship here very, very quickly after this. Yeah, and the company that you keep. There is a student code that you would agree to adhere to, and this is conduct unbecoming.
This isn't exactly human experimentation.
Not exactly, but it's pretty fucking close. Now then, so yeah.
You don't scream, it's alive. Every man's a business. And then lightning lord.
We gotta restart his heart.
He's got to survive first, or he's got to come back first. So, all right. You number between 1 and 10.
7.
Okay.
Obviously.
Like a family feud. That like good answer. Good answer.
Final answer, 7.
Greysoul. Corvus. What are you doing, Corvus?
Delicate surgery.
Are you now?
More or less.
Delicate surgery on a corpse, eh? I could forgive the debt for your party if you give me his soul.
Big deal.
Do it. I'll forgive you.
Feld would
Oh.
kill you.
I can't do that. It's just a corpse.
Do you want me to demand it of you? You would have no choice. Give me a wisdom save.
Might be useful after all.
Oh,
snap.
Damn, where are you coming from?
He suddenly like is like,
No.
yeah, he's literally doing that.
No. Feld would kick my ass if I gave you this guy's soul.
He doesn't have to know.
Not to mention you'd be dealing with another
Yeah,
god.
you hear him say that.
Yeah.
You hear him say that out loud.
1, 2, suck either one, both. Nothing.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Remember that the neck bone attaches to the neck bone, and the neck bone attaches to the neck bone, and the neck bone attaches to the neck bone, and it just fades out of volume And now you have
vertebrae.
take a D4 psychic damage.
That's what you get for your nat 20.
I get to roll my own damage?
Yeah, I'll let you roll your own damage this time. Because I just rolled max, so I'm going to let you roll it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you are so special. Don't you forget who owns you. Yeah. So you see him flipping everything off, and then and his nose starts to bleed.
I walk over to him, I touch him, and I heal the bleeding.
Okay. I'll do it again. And then we'll stop that there. But you just hear, I'll do it again. And then you wait for a second and nothing happens. All right. I got a reward of 20, a nat 20 on the save. I really do. So, okay. Give me a medicine check. I'm assuming that you're, yep, hamana. You're gonna, when you think about Rufus, you touch yourself. Oh, I don't want anybody. You have advantage though.
Oh yeah.
Give me an aid check. Medicine. Okay, so now you have advantage.
Let's try that again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. That's 9, 13, 19. Even if you burn your Bardic Inspiration, you can't beat the DC 20 on this. That's 3 fails.
Guess we're going vegetarian this week.
You're working on the trinket.
Yeah, you're working on
No more bacon.
Yeah, you don't need to
No. Hold on. Talk it out. I want to hear. You're trying to reattach this, and you can't get it to seem to stick. I want to hear creative solutions. Give me a justification to give you another roll, like a serious in-game one, not just jokey shit.
What's going on?
I'm having trouble getting the connective tissue to connect. Yeah, it just doesn't want to.
Louder for the mic.
The connective tissue's being problematic here. It won't. I can't get it fused back together.
So we have this rigid tissue here.
Only had some kind of like sticky
It needs
honey cake.
I was just about to write down.
But
well here. Part of it is naturally sticky and adhesive from the innards of the body. Perhaps if we cleaned and dried the other side of it, that it might sort of like wiping the saliva off of your teeth to stick your upper lip up. So your body's natural stickiness will cause the adherence, and we can mend that.
might be worth a shot.
You know more about this than I do.
Give me an Arcana check on the prestidigitation to try that.
All right.
Bacon grease. God damn it, Joe. All right. You think that you have a decent shot at that. You've done some cleaning and everything else. I'm going to give you guys a fresh roll.
All right.
This is the absolute last attempt, though. Any more fails after this, and the body is rendered irreparable.
Okay. All right. Well, here's your aid.
You have advantage.
Guidance.
You didn't even have to burn the guidance.
Yes.
You didn't have to burn the guidance, and you didn't burn the Bardic Inspiration, so you still have that. All right. That part of the procedure is successful.
Doesn't he still have to be to 25?
20.
Yeah,
This was only DC 20. You guys have already beat the 2 DC 25s. You just beat the DC 20. There's a DC 15 and DC 10 check left.
So we have muscle and we have flesh.
Yep. Okay. Aid.
Okay. That is
No advantage on this one.
why no? Because yeah.
All right. DC's 15. You give yourself guidance.
Yeah. Let's see what guidance gets us.
$12. So 3 or better on the Bardic Inspiration.
Low Bardic Inspiration.
14. All right. Does anybody have any inspirations left?
Oh, do you? I still have the enhance ability on me, right?
Yes.
So then I should.
Medicine should have been.
Got another 2, double 2. Nice. Super, doing a great job, guys. I'm really helpful.
Okay.
Muscle is the stretchy part, right?
I'm helping.
So who's gonna call Rufus back up and be like, I know we convinced you to come
No,
back,
we
but not gonna happen, sorry.
I don't know if I do or don't have inspiration. I have it in my box right now because the lovely ladies of the Brood Squad have been throwing.
The lovely ladies of the Brute Squad have been throwing inspiration around like dollar bills on only boots. Yeah.
They think we're pretty on the pole.
I will. You will.
Wait,
What?
Tara's back. Lauren, you're back. Nat gave everybody inspiration before, but Lauren
She has not used
here
hers
to be able
yet.
to give that away. So whether or not that's
So
you have it for sure.
Lauren, would
has
you
hers.
like to award your inspiration over to Matt?
Yes, I didn't realize I had some.
It's okay. It happened while you were gone.
Fair enough.
Here we go.
Go for it.
This is the motherfucking skill check from hell. I love it.
I have never done a skill check this intense in my whole life.
All right.
This is the 15 though.
Huh?
Yeah, but with everything else.
But with everything else added on, it's over 20 at that point.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
You think that you have?
I really do feel
successfully
like I'm in a
attached?
surgery theater.
Yep. All right.
Someone needs to be mopping his brow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. DC 10 for the skin.
That's all we got left.
DC 10 for the skin.
Give me that.
All right.
We give you guidance
Skins
to
are
aid me.
Okay.
Seneca, don't screw this up.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Do you need me to bring in the machine that
Drop
goes?
that thesaurus on.
Ping. Yes.
All right.
Just
Here is the advantage. There we go. Good.
okay.
Got it on the advantage.
So now you're going to have advantage.
Yeah.
Are you
Guidance.
guidance? All right. We don't have any more Bardic Inspiration left though.
So.
Just roll.
Yeah!
We did it.
On both. Well done.
The corpse is reconditioned. The head looks like it is successfully attached, correctly attached. Wow. 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 All right. All right.
We all look around with like,
This
we
is
should
why
open up a
we need-
business doing this. This is super easy.
You know what we need?
Adventuring,
We need
way
some, some
What do we
Torgo's
need, Tim?
executive powder. That would just fix it right up.
Yeah. Executive power. Yeah.
Torgo's
All right.
executive powder.
Yeah. Well, this is still Dungeons and Dragons, not lawyers and lawsuits, but we're getting close. You know,
Oh, Benny would have so much to say.
medical malpractice. Like, oh Jesus, you guys don't have the coverage to
Do
handle
not
this.
have any insurance.
Hey, to have Denny watch this and like at me later because I want to hear her thoughts.
Well, first you got a non-doctor performing surgery.
No one checked his credentials. No one asked, hey, are you a doctor?
Yeah. No.
I walked in like, I'm not a doctor. Does anyone want to stop me? And everybody was like, nope. And
He
I was like,
walked
well,
in
I
with
guess
his
just
balls
leave it.
clanking as he went.
The plan was here's a theoretical idea. Whoever has the best skills for each step, jump in.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a doctor. I'll help you out.
What is this?
I have never. Okay, here's the thing. I never knew. I never watched Futurama. I'm a terrible person.
Oh.
I need to. Yeah, that's why I'm like I don't get the
We
reference.
use it to
But
just
yeah.
put Hermes' head back on.
Ah, yes. That would have made perfect sense. Okay, you you think you have successfully done this? Attached the head. High Priestess Jenya is not in the room right now, and Father Ike has already washed his hands of this abomination and departed in a huff. You do not have a caster in here that is capable of casting the Raised Dead Scroll.
Well, I think that it's time that we either retrieve Father Ike or finally seek out acting High Priestess Jenya, which is not a thing that I would have normally pointed out that she's the acting High Priestess, but she has kind of abandoned us during this moment.
We can go try to track both of them down.
Feld, are you okay to continue to keep watch?
Yes. Has anyone seen? Oh, we see people. So I'm awake. Right?
Yeah, you're awake.
I stick my head out and I see if there are any acolytes or any other folks walking.
Pick a
by.
number between 1 and 10.
6.
You see an acolyte in the hallway, just going about his business. And
Brother, have you seen Priestess Jenya?
yes, as a matter of fact, I saw her. She's in her office speaking with Sir Alec. They asked to not be disturbed.
Thank you. I'll be with you.
And with you.
So I say she's in her office. I can go and try and speak with her.
Perhaps I will keep him safe while you seek her out.
Yes.
I'm going to cast as a ritual Lemon's Tiny Hut.
What?
Lemon's Tiny Hut.
Oh, I thought you said lemons.
I thought he said
I did say Lemon's Tiny Hut.
Lemon's tiny.
I was like, what sort
He's
of
pronouncing with a
boy
Chilton
said
accent.
this?
So
Do lemons need huts? I don't
I
understand.
was like, apparently they do.
Yep.
Have to warn
Tiny little hut for my lemon.
The limes huts.
It
Well,
doesn't
so
like
this-
the rain.
You get to flavor it however you want, and personally, I like a strawberry Lemon's Tiny Hut.
very good. All right. So you go to High Priestess Jenny's office, and the door is closed. You do hear voices inside.
I give the secret Church of Helm knock. Exactly.
Sir Alec opens the door and looks and sees it. Oh, it's Sir Felderkin. Let him in. Brother. Sir Felderkin, please forgive us for not attending the procedure. How is it going?
It appears to be successful. It was a fraught and difficult process with great aid given by all involved, but it does appear that the body is ready for the spell.
Very good, very good. I assume that you need us for that part then.
Indeed.
Right, we will be there in a moment. Has Lorenzo spoken with you?
I have not seen Lorenzo. He stepped out some time ago. I believe I was a bit indisposed with my prayers to Helm.
Make a fucking bluff check on that.
Is that persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
The snoring be echoing down
Deception.
the hallways.
Make it deception. Yeah.
Reroll it as deception.
Deception.
Deception would just take 3 off of that, so it's really 15.
15. Okay, so yeah, you actually do manage to say that with a straight face.
I thought I was having a spiritual experience. I was all in.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. So,
Remember when
hence,
innuendo was a skill?
Yeah.
Good times.
right. She, right. Well, we have a situation, and it's about time that you are apprised of it. High Priest Delasharn has not returned. He is late. We have sent runners and messengers, and he is missing.
I'm not one to believe in coincidences, and many forces have come together to bring back Brother Rufus. Should we be successful in bringing him back, that would seem to be the launching point from which to go and find the High Priest.
We need this to be quiet. High Priest Elishron was on a quest. He had months ago commissioned the Wands of Control Water for the annual Flood Festival. He is not back yet. The Flood Festival begins in 3 days' time. If we do not, we can always pray that the rains are light this year, as they have been in previous seasons, but we have made assurances to every other church within Cauldron that these wands would be here in time for the festival and be available should they be needed. We need the utmost discretion, and I require the services of the Brute Squad to go and find High Priest Delishon and return him, hopefully unharmed.
I believe with firm confidence that the members of the Brute Squad would be more than happy in engaging in this endeavor to save Cauldron. The only bits of business that we have at the moment that come to mind are the healing of Brother Rufus,
Which we shall attend to in a moment.
the making sure that the barrows of Drakthar have been cleansed, and so long as Lorenzo needs no healing is vanishing, we would head off at once. I can't think of a better group equipped in the city. We could send a note to some of our allies to scout ahead, Sir Bellion and his acquaintances.
Perhaps. But I fear of letting anyone outside of our immediate circle know about this, for it's concerning because not even the Star of Justice can locate him. And that is powerful divination magic.
Do we know what would be able to hide his presence from the Star?
I do not. So let us attend to Brother Rufus,
Yes.
and then we shall plan our next steps. But first, obviously, we must now see if we can return our brother to the living. And of course, in the meantime, I trust your complete discretion on this matter, not to speak with anyone about this publicly. We don't even want the rest of the church knowing. You may tell your allies, but we must keep this.
Understood.
Thank you. So she grabs the scroll and heads in. She unfurls it and begins chanting in a very sing-song fashion. And the scroll does not look terribly long, and the print on it isn't even very fine. But as she sings this song of restoration, she keeps moving it in her hands, manipulating the paper with her fingers. And this parchment, which looked like very short, has to be yards long. As she stands there and sings from it for over an hour. At the end of the song, you see the parchment glow. The print on it disappears. And the body of Brother Rufus sits dead still. High Priestess Jenya looks puzzled for a moment and looks around, and the scroll is ruined. And Brother Rufus's eyes shoot open. His chest inhales and inflates. His eyes blink. He looks about the room. His hand goes to his neck. Hi.
I embrace him and I say, "Welcome back to the world of the living, child of light. The darkness did not get you.
And on that, we'll end tonight's session. Woo! Well done, y'all. Well done.
Mother effor's trying to reject my scholarship, huh? What?
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Diva Mechanics. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight's episode of Brutes in the Shackled City. Once again, I have been Greg, your Dungeon Master. I am a Dungeon Master for hire with Mastermind Adventures. Please check me out at mastermindadventures.com. You can book me to run a game like this for you and your friends. Give it up for the Brutes, y'all. Give it up. Brutes, give it up for yourselves. Good session tonight. Good session tonight. Y'all have managed to overcome death. I won't point out the fact that I realized that Father Ike currently is statted as a level 13 cleric and could have just rezzed him himself. That's why I chuckled when I opened up the book and read his stats. I was like, oh, whoops, I was looking at the wrong cleric.
You're like, this could have been a lot easier.
This was much more fun. But he also wasn't into the idea of doing this, so
I thought like we convinced him after after Seneca Polaris's like brilliant dissertation on how it could be done.
Well, then he was like, all right. What did he say? He said, I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Mostly because he wanted to see the human freak show at work. And what do you know? It actually, the experiment was successful. So, so we will be back next Monday night, 7 o'clock Pacific, for more Hot Brute Squad action. In the meantime,
wait a minute. Don't you have a free Barrowmaze code that you'd like to?
I do have a free Barrowmaze code. Thank you so much. The free Barrowmaze code, which is not live yet, but it will be live. Love it when a plan comes together, just like a Head and Shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, baby. The code is only Brutes for a free session of Barrowmaze. Give me 24 hours to make sure that's live, but try it out on Wednesday to book a free session of Barrowmaze with me, because I would love to run some old school dungeon crawling with you.
Where is it? Where can I redeem that code? I forget.
Oh, mastermindadventures.com/Barrowmaze.
Okay.
I am so tired right now. Like this was a lot to deal with. So, but
Diet Pepsi's can only do so much. At some point,
at one point, it's the law of diminishing returns. But yes. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. So www.mastermindadventures.
Gotta get Uncle Scratch in there and the Totones.
Hey. That's mastermindadventures.com/Barrowmaze. Go to use code only.
To those who have been reborn, we salute you. Until you die again. Which will be soon.
Now that we've done it, see, Rick, you should really be thinking about if anything ever happens to you, we've already done this once, so
there
it's
you
kind
go.
of like a practice run.
There you go. Yep. I have to have the red one because, I'm the damn dungeon master. So, anyhow. And I love Lauren. Lauren's got her own. Yep. She don't need no lightsaber. All right. So anyhow, we will see you next week. Same Brute time, same Brute channel. And until then, roll them 20s.